Welcome to the Trophyz and Medalz podcast, where we discuss sports, fashion, music, and entertainment. Where trophies are temporary and medals are forever. What side are you on?
Welcome back to the Trophyz and Medalz podcast. It's your boy Batman with the Eptide crew. We got Raheem Goodell, Eptide King, Jimmy, and Tony Love in the building. What's good, fellas?
We are here.
Cool.
All right, got a lot to cover today. Heavy on the basketball, of course. NBA playoffs is advancing into the second round. Had some great closeout games, as well as a couple of second round games that started off hot. We'll get into the Celtics. I don't even know what to call it. Manipulation
of the guard.
That's giving too much credit.
The standard white privilege practice.
Yeah, man. Yes. Oh yeah, we're gonna get into that. Trust me, we're gonna get into that. Portland, losing out, making moves. Of course, got to get into the Julio trade. But first thing first, man, let's get into it, man. These Celtics, bro. How you go from being a mediocre, underachieving coach to being president of basketball operations? I just don't get it. I don't get the...
Danny Ainge set him up for failure by not using the picks properly.
I mean, we all know that. We even get to that part yet.
Advancing to the front office.
What qualifies you to advance to the front office in this situation?
Were you white?
Yeah.
Anything else?
Nah, bottom line.
Do you need anything else? I mean,
that's it. It's
in Boston?
clear cut. Is that in Boston?
Like,
it's we'll get to Danny Ainge in a second, but for Stevens, I don't remember who said this, but remember he had that super long contract. He got like 5 years left. So maybe they doing this so they can save some money.
Yeah.
Like, we're gonna keep you on the same salary and we ain't gonna cut you and pay you for 5 years.
Yeah.
To pay a coach and a GM. I mean, that makes sense. But still, what you gonna do if you underachieve next year? Because there's not many moves they can really make to make their team better next year.
See, and that's the thing. I think Boston suffers from the same thing that the Lakers suffer from. You fall back on them banners, right? Mm-hmm. So you feel like everybody year,
gonna come through.
Right. You feel like every year we're in contention to get every free agent that's available. And if not this year, the next year we're gonna get the bill for the future.
But
nobody remembers that.
That superpower
kids.
But Boston's never been known for getting free agents. They've always got their players through trades.
Trades or draft.
The last one was Al Horford, I believe. That's all.
It was Al Horford, but he didn't. But was he really a big deal at that time? I mean,
no, he was on his back end.
He was kind of on
his back end. He was on the back end though, so he would just still catch. But he did show improve. But he was on the back end. But no proven kid or anybody was getting ready to move never just went to Boston. Everybody came to Boston on their last leg and they made the run. When they got Garnett and Ray Allen, everybody was someone on their back end of the last leg when they got them, and that was through trades. So nobody ever went to Boston like that because niggas know not to go to Boston.
Yeah,
they already after bitch ass got shanked a couple of times through the Pelly Pell. Niggas ain't going to freaking Boston like that.
For those that don't know, he's talking about Paul Pierce.
Everybody knows who that bitch ass nigga is. Say Pelly Pell and stab. Everybody
shouts out to Benzino.
Yeah, exactly.
John Sally talked about this a couple of days ago. Said the reason why black players do good when they go to Boston because they can't go nowhere. It ain't
shit to do. Ain't shit to do but work on your game.
Right.
Just and that's what they say about Alabama too. Ain't nothing in there in Tuscaloosa but to go to class and play football.
Yep. So yeah, you
I mean,
ain't trying to hang out at the local Walmart in Tuscaloosa. So what the
Right.
fuck else you gonna do?
even Bill Russell, he had his jersey retirement ceremony in the empty arena. You know, it was just his old teammates, Red Auerbach. All right, man. I'll see y'all later, bro. We going to the nah, man. I'm just go back to the house, y'all be good.
Y'all be safe.
If we don't understand, Bill Russell ain't been back since.
Nah.
You know,
You remember they broke in his house and put shit in his bed and all kind of shit. So like
that, and this was while he was at a country club and they was bumping him into the neighborhood. They we're glad to have you here, Bill.
You know, so and to kind of tie that in with Danny Ainge coming out making statements talking about I never heard racial slurs or things like that from Boston fans. Come on. Everybody know the Bill Russell story. Like everybody know what Bill Russell went through while in Boston. So you telling me you ain't, of course, and next is also semantics of what you're saying. Oh, I wasn't there, so I didn't technically hear. You know what the fuck we mean. You know how that shit go down. So if you know they're doing that to their own that's winning championship, you know what they're gonna do to the opposing team players. So it's
So that's why I said they blew their opportunities with all the draft picks that they had over those years. But that was the only way they was gonna make, stay relevant is that way. Because players ain't, and it's gonna get worse for them going in the long run now. Going forward, it's gonna get even worse for Boston.
So basically what Danny did is like when you're playing spades and you got a bunch of spades in your hand and you wait to the end and you start bumping head with your partner, like that's what happened. Like they just kept holding them picks talking about, oh, we're gonna make a move, we're gonna get Anthony Davis, we're gonna get whoever, Paul George, and then you get gun shy on some moves. Like they could have had Kawhi if they included Jaylen Brown. You know what I'm saying? They almost had Paul George. They definitely wasn't getting Anthony Davis. I don't think with that. Like you said, they were trying to sign him as a free agent. But
now Pops was making that clear he wasn't going there.
Yeah.
And Davis that it was making it crystal clear.
He just held those picks for so long, and then those picks didn't turn into shit. Like the only one that looked good is the white dude, Pritchard. He's okay.
Yeah.
Langford been injured. Nesby, whatever his name is, he got potential, but he ain't nothing big.
And they lucked up on Tatum. And Brown.
Lucked up on Tatum. Brown, I knew him from around here. I already knew he was legit. But Tatum, yeah, they did. Well, either way, they was going to get Tatum. Because remember, they said they was going to take Tatum first. They wasn't going to take folks. So either way it went, they were going to get Tatum. No matter if they was picking first or third. So it's I don't know, man. They just played the cards wrong, man, and just lost a lot of time where they really could have pushed their team over the hump and been way. Yeah. I just feel like I love the base that they have between Tatum and Brown. I just feel like they should be way better.
Well, and they messed up by not signing Rozier and then took a shot on Kemba, and that Kemba will hurt them the most. There, like you could have still saved a lot more money with Rozier.
He's a $30 million facilitator. That's all he's really doing is he's not being that impactful player like he was in Charlotte.
And that has changed the whole trajectory of Jordan now going forward in life. He did something right for once, and fucking Charlotte Hornets about to be a problem. Ain't that some shit? And he told Kemba to go, and Kemba was balling for them. He said go, and then look at the fortunate thing has happened with them going forward. They're gonna be a problem in the future.
What makes me really wonder if he's the one making the decisions, or if he just
he's not, because remember he signed.
That's all.
Okay,
so it's not just Jordan. Yeah, he signed him. He brought him into the fold like two years ago.
Yeah,
so that was the thing. So, remember, they were saying like everything being Jordan's decision was a shithole, and that's why he brought some help.
Well, now he made the right thing by getting a GM finally, and so that's what I said. He made the right decision. Finally, Jordan,
going the Jerry Jones route.
Yes, exactly. He got out his own way. He got tired of the laughters and people keep taking shots at him about how he suck at picking for players and stuff. He's like, all right, I'm out. He's finally coming into his true Aquarius self. He's putting the ego to the side and say, I see I do need a little help, and then just call it a day.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you finally admit that?
Hey,
that's video proof now.
Hey, we good. We good.
Yeah, I've been there. I told you. Hey, I admitted to. Hey, I set my ass back, and once I set my ass back, things have been going pretty good. So I ain't complaining. So that's all he did.
We love you, P.
So yeah, the Celtics are. I think they're gonna be a year away from being on the lottery. I think they probably be like a low end seed again next year. Then after that, because I don't see anything coming in next year that's gonna make a difference.
And Tatum definitely gonna be screaming, "I want out." So that'll be next.
Tatum or Brown. Like I've been saying, Brown to Atlanta, send him home.
You think?
Yeah.
I don't think Brown got enough leverage to scream anything out, honestly. But I think Tatum for sure will be definitely going to be screaming out.
Are they going to grossly overpay him to make him want to stay? Like that's the only thing I can see them doing.
Well, they've already did that.
Well,
yeah, they just extended him. So that's what I'm saying. Like
how they say back up the Brinks truck.
Yeah.
But like you got to get rid of one of them to restart rebuilding. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you're gonna get more value for Tatum than you would for Brown, regardless. At the end of the day, so and Tatum gonna be screaming from the rooftop, "I want out."
So you think they're gonna do? What you think they're gonna do as a coach? You think they're gonna get somebody that's more of a player's coach, or you think they're gonna go the same old?
That's a hard one.
He's probably gonna have red hair.
Scalabrini comes in and starts coaching.
Something like that. Yeah.
White Mamba.
Because it's gonna be a coach we wouldn't expect them to be their coach. Because there's gonna be no black coach gonna take this job off the rip. So you can't. So you're not gonna find no players coach on this level that's gonna work with them. So it's gonna be somebody we never heard of that's gonna take this job.
A top white assistant.
Yeah.
But it might be a black guy though, because somebody who been passed up year after year after year, and then finally he's like, hey, you can, because I was thinking about that earlier. I was like, you see movies like The Express, like the dude had to, in order for them to win the Cotton Bowl, the dude had to play offense, defense. He had to on a hurt knee
check all the boxes.
With the referees against him. So you got to be superhuman just to even be considered. You know what I mean? So I think that's what they're gonna look at if they try to get a black coach. If they get a black coach, he's literally gonna have to win a championship that very year, if not that next year, or he's gonna be out of
Chauncey Billups?
Is there?
No. That's definitely not gonna be the guy. He in LA, he from Cali. He ain't gonna fit in Boston.
No, well, first of all, Chauncey wants to be a GM than a coach.
Yeah.
So Chauncey don't want that head coach problem.
I think Chauncey might be getting or looking for that coach/president deal, like Van Gundy got in Detroit.
He ain't gonna get all of that.
I think those days are gone in most sports.
I mean, it should be.
Belichick the last one.
It's difficult to do that.
We're gonna get Luke Walton down there to coach them boys.
Teach them boys.
Yeah, right. He already got royal blood in him already. His dad was a Celtic, man. It fits. It's just a great match. I can see it happening.
That could be.
Good connection. Good connection the dots.
I was totally bullshit, but that's how they gonna sell it if it happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
how he would get out of his contract though in Sacramento though.
I mean,
they'll let him go.
Right.
Yeah, because Sacramento don't know where they're going.
No,
this is
they
true.
They out like the old Phoenix Suns. They got 3 guards, 4 guards. They don't know who to use, who to play, who to trade, who to keep. You know what I'm saying? So
too many hands, not enough balls.
You know what I'm saying? Pause. So Bagley ain't really been panning out.
Forgot about him.
Exactly.
DeAndre Fox, he just waiting his time. He just waited for this to go out. He gone first thing smoking.
Look, I was just about to say that because he ain't gonna be that much longer.
that nigga's not re-signing. I can tell you that. He gonna put that pressure like.
No, he took I think he did the rookie extension. I think he did the rookie extension.
That's 1 year.
Yeah, he ain't gonna be that much longer though.
Yeah, but you'll take that 1 year extension.
And he's talking about going coach there. don't expect them to be there. Is what I'm saying.
Mhm.
Right.
So it's but yeah, I think it's definitely going to be an unexpected coach for Boston. I think going to Portland is going to be more so one of the usual suspects, based on Lillard going to have that command as far as because he's going to want to going from Stotts the opposite voice. You're going to be going to a former player or.
Well, he wanted Kid. Kid said no. And
Right.
Woj was on TV giving a bullshit excuse, talking about Kid wants to prove that he can be part of a team, but partner with another coach, and he's not ready to leave just yet. Like, man, he just don't want to go to Portland.
Right.
I feel bad for these small markets that can't attract those free agents.
Hey,
Like that.
New Orleans.
Yeah,
that's what we said earlier. Yeah, New Orleans.
Yeah.
Thing.
Yeah.
Killing me. Like there gotta be somebody, some LeBron James wannabe from the Ninth Ward that grew up being a Pelicans fan his whole life, and then he just been waiting to play for the Pelicans. So you go to I don't know, bro, but there gotta be somebody out there that's gonna want to stay in New Orleans, because otherwise I don't see them lasting too much longer. Maybe another 10, 15
Well, first
years.
thing first, this is the problem with what you said.
We need a coach.
Even if somebody is good playing basketball growing up in New Orleans, they're gonna make you a football player.
Damn.
That's because it's a football state, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They're gonna make you a football player.
Damn.
Yeah.
And I can't
Randy
argue.
Livingston. Yeah, Randy Livingston is our last true hope. Because was our last true hope of getting a baller to come and do something, and then that knee went out on him.
Corey Webster.
Yeah, that's true.
But guess what? He ended up playing football.
That's what I mean. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Because that boy was a bucket.
When you said it everybody that I even thought of that was even decent in basketball either played football first,
Ryan Perlew,
or they were just like, nah, I think I'm gonna stay over here.
Yeah,
Odell Williams.
Marshall Falk, they had to talk him out of basketball.
Right.
Like, look, you 5'9", bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We go out here and play that cornerback right now.
And he can always get Kerry Kittles.
Shouts out to
Kerry
Brooklyn. BX in the house.
Yeah, Kerry did his
throwback.
thing. Yeah, that was a good call there.
Hey,
We will take a
yo,
St.
St.
Aug
Aug
to
finals.
remind us. Yeah, we will take a St. Aug to remind us of that.
Yo, but real talk though, I was a real Kerry Kittles fan. And I'm gonna tell you how I was. If you ever look at any football film of me in high school, you're gonna see I got one sock pulled all the way up to my knee, and one sock like an ankle sock. And that's how I used to rock it, playing ball like that. So I was like a real Kerry Kittles fan back in the day.
He did his
Avery
thing,
Jones.
man.
Oh, Avery Jones.
Avery was
Pass
one of
the
those people that
ball.
overachieved.
Yeah, he
Like
overachieved.
the Admiral.
Pass the ball to Admiral. But yeah, it's gonna be always hard for the Pelicans.
Yeah.
So speaking of small markets, I think the only way you can get small markets back into contention with free agents is to get rid of the salary cap.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, even though you might have to overpay for some people like they do in baseball,
Yeah.
but then at the same time, baseball also have those moments where they overpay 1 year, and then the following, maybe 2-3 years later, they just start giving away people and shit, trying to coop their money back. But
Isn't A-Rod still getting paid by the Yankees?
I'm pretty sure.
That's done.
Oh,
You
I
sure?
knew somebody was still getting a check.
Nah, Yankees settle all debts.
Oh, okay.
we get everything off the books there.
Yeah, you gotta give Yankees the props on that. They will get you off the books. They
It's
they ain't
somebody.
paying you too much at it.
Your boy Bobby Bonilla still getting
Bobby
paid.
Bonilla. That's what
Yeah.
the Mets.
That's
The
what
Mets
the
still
Mets.
paying. That's
Mets,
who it was.
yeah.
I know it was somebody.
No. Yeah, Yankees, we don't do that. Get the fuck.
Bobby took that loan money.
Yeah, buddy.
He took that fucking loan money. Staying in New York, man. Let's talk about Blake and his sleight of hand.
Oh, hold on. Come on. So we're gonna talk about New York and not talk about the Knicks? Oh,
Yeah,
that's-
that's what I thought you about to do.
We already talked about them last week. We lost.
They didn't lose last week. They lost this week. This past.
It was this week. I don't know.
Why,
Yeah, we
why
lost.
you trying to rush over it, man?
Oh, we could definitely do that.
What?
We lost.
Oh,
What went
look how
wrong?
the tie has
happened?
changed.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, here's the funny part and the ironic part. The last time I was on this podcast, I remember we sitting up here, we talked about Atlanta and how no team in Atlanta is going to win anything at all. And here it is now. The next time I'm on here, we get to talk about how the Atlanta Falcons just came to the Garden and just slapped the shit out of the Knicks to where Spike Lee was gone in the early fourth quarter. He ain't even want to stick around and watch the game. They had to call him back and say, hey, come sit back down. Make it look good for us.
Like I said last week, our regular season record against them was fool's gold because the Hawks was injured. They was missing Bogey. They was missing Hunter. So they was missing their 2 starting wings. 1. 2, we ain't got nobody that can stay in front of Trey. We already established that last week.
It was Philadelphia, shit.
And Philadelphia learned today.
Yep, and they learned today too. And lastly, we had Julius Randle facing double teams, and he's not that type of shooter where he can make contested jump shots. Plain and simple. Same him and RJ Barrett, because that's what they basically did. It was like Barrett and Randle, we ain't gonna let y'all score. We gonna have that. Oh, you want to have Derrick Rose get 25 a game? Sure, you can have that, but he ain't gonna be creating for other people. You know what I'm saying? No Mitchell Robinson. Speaking of hoopers from New Orleans, Mitchell Robinson, he's been injured all year. That was the problem. We had no rim protection because Trae Young, 6 foot tall, up in here in the paint all fucking day. No elbows to the face, no shot blocking, no nothing.
Or the tools of the weekend.
It's not an excuses. I'm telling you why we lost. I'm telling you why we lost. These not excuses. These are facts.
Excuses don't explain, and explanations do not excuse, sir.
Hey, can we not have the first sentence talk about the Knicks now?
It's gonna be Titans.
No.
Oh shit! You biased ass mother.
Hey, until you take your time and do the damn editing and all that shit, then it's gonna be what it's gonna be.
Welcome to the Batman and Friends podcast.
You know what? I feel for Joe Budden, lately, man.
Batman on sports.
Exactly. Don't worry about the books. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about it.
You know what? You're fired. Mm-hmm. Your seat is gone.
Right.
That's why we edited the first sentence today. I'm being Roy. I'm editing the first sentence. God damn it.
Do whatever you want to do.
Fuck this say work being in my bathroom. I'm gonna be treated like this shit.
Anyway, yes, my Knicks lost. I told y'all last week. I've been telling y'all the past 2 weeks we're gonna lose.
He has been, at least I give him that. He has put that out there. He knew they had no chance.
After that first game, when we gave our all and Alex Burke scored 30 and we still lost, I was like, it ain't no chance. We ain't got no chance.
Sir, we just bring it up because we want you to heal, okay?
Yeah.
There's
well, first of all, he beyond heal.
There's a difference between seeing it coming and then when it actually happens. So, we just
he was happy they was in the playoffs. He just happy they made the playoffs.
I'm ecstatic that we got all that extra money and being that publicity on TV.
There's power in the name Jesus. Just call on him. Just call on him. That's all.
Yeah.
So I'm good.
Yeah, let's just have for the Knicks. Let's one.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
There we go.
Cheers.
There we go.
Overachievement.
There we go.
Yeah, overachievement, man. That nigga pour water out on him. That nigga, he pulling it out there.
Tip for the homies who ain't no more.
That went fishing. So let's take a quick break. Let's come back and jump into the second round games.
Oh, now you want to break? You know what I'm saying?
Shut up.
Sir, take your time. Take your time. Just walk it off. All right.
Nah, mute him right quick.
Hey,
we'll come back and we'll talk about Brooklyn and the Bucks, and then the Sixers and Hawks game today. Brooklyn out here, like I said, Blake with the sleight of hand, so that should be entertaining. Go ahead and cuss out Blake. I know you want to say it. Go ahead, Rashawn.
Man, fuck Blake Griffin, man. That's straight bitch assness, man.
See, this is what I missed on the last one, dog. I didn't have anybody to talk about the draft like this. I needed to hear this.
Oh, wait
it's coming.
till Raider time come up.
It's coming. All right, we'll be right back. All right, jumping into round 2 of the NBA playoffs. Let's start with Brooklyn Bucks, which I think might be the before I was saying it was going to be the best second round series. Brooklyn won game 1, blew out the Bucks. Good old Blake Griffin came through. Ty King ain't feeling that shit.
Man, Blake Griffin ain't shit, man. This nigga.
How is that his fault though? Like
I don't care, man. I don't know. I'm just saying. I don't know. Actually, you know what? I'm more happy that he doing his thing, and then that other nigga James Harden is sitting his ass down somewhere. I'm happy. Let that fat bastard just sit on the sideline.
Yeah,
I'm good money there.
Yeah, I'm gonna get him in a second. Pause. But Blake though, this is my thing about Blake.
This nigga diving all on the ground and shit.
Listen,
that nigga doing too much, man.
Listen,
shit, dude.
Listen,
Fuck
no, it's not the same situation as James Harden. So look, he was at the Clippers, signed an extension. They immediately ship his.
You know, future. This is your future, man.
They immediately shipped him off, right? You know what I'm saying? Talking about they gonna retire your jersey number in LA, blah blah blah. They get rid of your ass, send you to the worst place possible, Detroit. Ain't nothing in Detroit but Ha Davis and fucking I don't know who else. You know what I'm saying? Megatron weed shop.
And Eminem.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He dragged them to the Kid Rock too. Shout out to Kid Rock. Dragged them to the playoffs.
Fuck Kid Rock. Fuck Kid Rock. Yeah, bitch ass.
Whatever. Listen to the point.
Gotcha.
Dragged that team to the playoffs, right? Hurt his knee. He could have set out and didn't even play in the playoffs. But you know what he did? He went out there, played hurt, get him 20 plus a game, get swept in the first round, whatever the case may be. That next year, he was like, you know what? Fuck all that. Wasting these good knees, these little bit of good knees I got left. You only get so many jumps in your life. And it ain't worth wasting them on a bad team. So
I get it, but I'm sorry. I'm just pissed off everybody that went to Brooklyn. That's all I'm just saying right now. Fuck,
But Brooklyn actually got fucked though in the long term, if you think about it, because they thought Blake was going to be a backup to LaMarcus Aldridge. You know what I'm saying? LaMarcus Aldridge had the heart issue. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that nigga had no heart issue. That nigga was out of shape. And that nigga said, I'm done. I stole enough money. It's time to go sit down somewhere.
Damn, son.
LaMarcus was balling, dog, for the Spurs.
For the Spurs.
Nah, that nigga was done in the Spurs. Them last 2 years, that nigga was on fumes.
I don't agree on that.
I halfway agree with you. He was okay. So he was balling. He just wasn't doing what he was.
Exactly. I agree with that. He's not what he was.
Father time caught up with him. And
fuck
he
that.
got to Brooklyn.
His skill set would have been perfect for this. He could have played another 5 years in today's NBA based on him just making mid-range and if he can extend to the 3-ball. Like, he would have been perfect for that team. And then you got Blake coming off the bench.
I don't think that nigga heart was in it. I think that's why that nigga skated out, man. But
like, he also talking about he having suicidal thoughts too now. Talking about he missing playing and shit. So that's the other part about it. I don't think he really backed out because he felt like he was washed. I think he really got an issue.
Why is it washed? Because of this father time caught up with him. That's the thing. It ain't about just the fact that, it just, you ain't got it no more. And I mean, I think it might have hit him quicker than he expected it to hit him.
Yeah,
you can't run up and down that. Yeah,
15 years.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It ain't like I think Father Time just slapped him and said, "Go sit your ass down somewhere." And I think it just hit him a little faster than he was hoping for. But damn, dude, you put 15 in what? And LaMarcus played 1 year in college.
1 year. Yeah, 1 year.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So you like 35. Yeah. So you like 35. I mean,
but again, that's not him. I mean, if it's Father Time telling him to sit down, I don't think that's him bitching out.
Yeah, I mean, I could have worded it a little differently, but Father Time still caught him. But it's like it is what it is too. At the same time,
catch a lot of people, especially Blazers, for some reason. Brandon Roy, Greg Oden, you know what I'm saying?
No, Greg Oden sucked anyway. I call that one a mile.
I know, dude. Greg Oden, he was trash from day one.
Yeah.
He was
Nah.
trash from day one.
I'm not saying that he would have been a Hall of Fame or All-Star, but I'm not gonna call him trash. Fuck no.
No, I ain't gonna say it's trash. I just say I
Okay.
knew Durant. I knew Durant was supposed to be the number one pick.
Oh
That's all
yeah,
I
we
knew.
already know that. Yeah, that was
No, I knew that the first time
we
I
knew.
saw
No,
Durant
we
in
talked
Texas.
about that. No, we talked about that when he was in college before he even
Yes.
got to the
Yeah,
to the tournament.
first day I saw him at Texas, I said, "Oh, there go the number one pick right there."
My problem with Odin always has been, and I felt like he was just one of them guys that's like, I'm just bigger, faster, and stronger than the people that's playing against me. And that's how he was able to play his game.
And but the thing is, that would have been perfect for that team that they had.
Well, he went to Ohio State in my eyes, so fuck him. That's how
I'm talking about when he got to Portland.
I
That would have been
Hey,
perfect.
he went to
If they
Ohio
had
State.
Brandon-
I don't like it for
They
life.
had Brandon Roy. All they needed him to do was, like you said, to be a big man and take up space.
Well, you got to blame
Play
that
defense.
on their condition, whatever their conditioning coaches were,
Nah,
and
they-
in
those-
training
both of them-
facilities.
Nah, he had
Both of
bad
them
defense
have
before
shot
him in.
these.
Brandon
Oh, yeah.
Roy was already diagnosed in
Yeah.
draft camp with degenerative knees. So
Oh, okay.
that lets you
gonna
know
happen
how
with
cold
Roy.
he was. The fact that
Then why the hell Phoenix can make niggas' knees come back to life? What the hell was they using?
Shit.
What the
That
hell
dry,
was they
that
using?
dry heat.
Yeah.
It's
Shit.
not conducive for your bones.
Mhm.
'Cause damn, we see too many
Yeah,
niggas go to
Phoenix.
Phoenix and get a new life. You're like, what the fuck is this
Hey,
nigga doing?
knees and ankles. Because
Yeah.
Grant Hill, Amari, you know what I'm saying?
Charles
Randy
Barkley.
Livingston, Charles Barkley.
Yeah, Barkley. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Right? I see too many people come back alive going to
Mhm.
Phoenix. So I mean, but all that rain do take a toll. You know what? All that rain in Portland
Yeah.
can take a toll on
That
you.
gotta be bad.
You feel every ache in that shit. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
so you know, rain, cold weather, all them damn that forest land and trees and shit. Yeah, and it's just gloomy. Ain't no pick me up out there.
Suicide rate is high in the Northwest.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
But back to Blake though, man. I think he like you said,
I'm just thinking he's doing too much, man. That's all I'm just saying. He's doing too much.
you are like we talked about in the chat the other day. When you in the park, when you playing with a trash team, you ain't gonna give the same effort that you give when you playing with. Oh, okay, we might be able to do something today. Like, yeah, I'm gonna play a little harder today. But if you playing with a bunch of bums, it's like, you know what? I ain't wasting this knee cartilage on this shit. Fuck all that. You know what I'm saying? That
I kind of agree with that, but I'm looking at it from a different angle. I'm looking at it from, I'm thinking he like, so what's gonna happen is if they do win the championship, they're gonna be like, oh, well, Harden, Durant, and Kyrie won this. What did you do? So he got to do something that
he had to do the little
solidifies.
things.
Yeah, he got to submit his name some kind of way. Even if you're John Paxson your way into a championship, right? You got to fit your name some kind of way in there. Like you had to do something. You had to be a Robert Ory or somebody. You had to do
because
something.
you ain't dunking on people like you used to. You ain't gonna be handling the ball like you did with the Clippers. So yeah, you got like you said, get in when you fit in.
But I just see such an asshole out of him, though.
I mean, he's still
an
an
asshole
asshole.
now. Yeah,
Personality-wise.
I guess that's what this. You know, I just don't know. You know, if you know, you got to pay damn near $50,000 a month child support, and the judge looked you dead in the eye and said, "I don't like you." You know, I don't know, man. You know, just I don't know, man. I'm just sorry. He just rubs me the wrong way. How hard it rubs me the wrong way. I guess you know. It just y'all know how I am about people. I rub me the wrong way. I'm gonna just call them out.
Success brings out your true self. Bottom line.
Success / money. It brings
That's
out
facts.
who you really are.
Yeah, man. That's why I said. That's why I just don't like them too. You know, I'm just going off of just my energy. I just don't. And you know,
let's go to James Harden. So like since you brought him
fat
up,
bastard.
So me and my boy White Bread, we was talking about him the other day. He has a hamstring injury. If you have a reoccurring, that's because you're out of shape. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I say this because I know this personally. Fuck around with y'all every summer, bullshitting. Guess what I did every first month of basketball practice? Pull my hamstring or pull my groin because I wasn't in shape. You're not stretching, you're not running, you ain't doing what you're supposed to do. What?
Don't be blaming us. That's your fault. You out here.
It's all of our fault.
Neglecting your physical self.
Exactly. So James Harden being overweight and putting all that pressure on his body and trying to be shifty, that shit ain't gonna match. He literally pulled that shit immediately in the game. So that let me know that he ain't nowhere near ready.
Well, his fat ass need to stay out the strip clubs then. Shit, stretch. Lift one of them heifers up or something. Nigga, do something. Exercise.
As somebody who has suffered with a lifetime subscription to Dad Bod Incorporated, I really I gotta just, hey bro, it's hard out here sometimes when you pass by and you see a honey bun and you understand how good that honey bun is, dog. And it's like, you know, it's almost like titties, right? We talked about this, right? Like you just pass by one and it's like, I need that in my mouth. So it's like you can't just, bro. Look, he gonna get it. It's just, it takes a while. That's all, man.
He can lift them heifers up at the strip club though, and that's still exercise. Some stretching.
Instead of eating the wings, he can get a salad.
Yeah, right.
Go to the strip club for the wings anyway.
But
That's
still, like I said, he still could do a cardio, lift one of them, lift them up. You know, do some stretch, reach for the, for the titty meat with the bad decision making skills. Do something. Yeah, hell. You know, it's ways to stay yourself in shape in the strip club. So how Lou Will can stay in shape then? And as much as he stay in the strip club.
Running and ducking from cameras.
Yeah, exactly. Lou, Lou.
And didn't Lou have two girlfriends at the same
always
time?
Always had two girlfriends at the same time. And Lou still stays in shape. Yeah.
Genetics.
So,
Any part like
well, that's
Ethiopia,
okay.
something like
Yeah,
that
that's
might be
genetics.
genetics.
You know what?
It's so 23andMe.
Now, you gonna bring up you gonna bring up Ocho, you gonna bring up Chad Johnson, you taking shots at people about this science and all that working out stuff don't work for everybody, but that's actually a true statement right there. So,
yeah, it does.
You know, but nah, he can't do what everybody else. He see what Lou doing, think he can copy Lou, and I'm glad it has failed him.
Right.
Now, I say this. When I heard stories years ago when Howard was there, that when they used to go on the road, James Harden and Dwight Howard used to eat together and then the team would be at a separate table. I knew that was two personalities I couldn't deal with. You know what I'm saying? It's something like we called Dwight Howard Eptide King called Dwight Howard a long time ago. Long time ago.
And see, that's the gift I have.
And the fact that James Harden took a liking to him and then they both snitched on each other, tried to get each other traded at one point.
Yep.
Yeah, that shit was never going to work in Houston.
Yeah, I love watching Dwight Howard downfall. I saw that shit coming a mile away, coming that old Bible thumping ass shit. He was coming in the league. Well, I said this nigga.
I don't listen to hip hop. I'm about my Bible and everything. We just play this ball, man.
He never left the city, right? Like he never left the town he lived in. Like the church was like down the street or something like that.
Yeah, he stayed in Atlanta area the whole time.
Yeah.
Wait till you go to these NBA games, boy. See
what? How many kids? How many kids he got?
8 kids later or something like that.
Yeah, he even knocked up a doggone gospel singer. You know he ain't shit. How the fuck you do that?
But there's thousands of them at the game, and there's hundreds of them waiting for you down in the lobby. And the boldest one, that one makes it to your hotel room. He knocks on the door.
Loving basketball.
Yes. Yeah, man. So that's how you know he ain't shit, though. But I called that one. I was waiting. I love that downfall.
We got plenty of money to keep your ass in. We say Fendi and Gucci. Gucci and gold. That's what it was. Man. But yeah, we called Dwight a long time ago. And like I said, once I saw that they took a liking to each other early on, I was like, that shit wasn't gonna work. And then I knew like Chris Paul and Russell Westbrook personalities wasn't gonna fit with James Harden. Like that, they two different type of cats. You know what I'm saying? They all about working hard and punching people in the nuts and shit. So like that shit wasn't gonna fly with James Harden. Like James Harden got spoiled in that system with Houston, and once it all fell apart, he's like, I guess I'll just get out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like that's So like Blake Griffin not the same as James on that. Like James was his own downfall in Houston.
Oh, okay. I was slightly back off of Blake there. I'll back off.
Yeah, and then you ain't attracted nobody to Detroit. You ain't getting nobody to sign there.
Because what Blake thought, well, I'm hoping what he thought. He's like, okay, it's me and Drummond. So like, look, we already got the post lockdown. Maybe we can pull in a perimeter player. And then once he probably went and got some wings and shit and some burgers in fucking Detroit, he's like, ain't nobody coming to fucking Detroit. Ain't nobody coming here. Let me get the fuck out of here, man.
Yeah, he probably looked at it like, ain't nobody. Fuck this.
You know what I'm saying? We got Reggie Jackson out here shooting 35-footers. You know what I'm saying? Like, and there was another team too that missed on some draft picks too. Because remember, Johnson, Kennard was balled out today conveniently. It was somebody else they took on the perimeter for the Pistons, but they just haven't hit on certain draft picks that they had in the lottery. So
wasn't they selling houses for like $1 in Detroit or something?
Yeah, some ridiculous amount. Yeah, like in the city of Detroit, the houses were
so nobody
clearly. When I worked at
I
worked at Countrywide, there was if a customer called in, you saw they was from Detroit, and they talking about refinancing, you had to immediately ship it to another department because they only want certain people because like it was always a upside down loan on those shits.
Damn. Oh yeah, trust me. Got this. Yeah, my girl got watching this HGTV show where they're on here. They buying houses in Detroit for $1,000, and then they remodeling them bad boys and still on the ballot selling them for like 70,000.
Yeah, Raheem was talking about that the other day, talking about Arkansas. Houses in Arkansas going for 40,000.
Yeah, they got some in Japan like that, but I'm like, I don't
yeah, you did post that. Them shits look a little spooky.
Yeah, that's big. That's big. The grudge energy. Like
like there's definitely a cemetery underneath this house.
We
got some poltergeist going on around there. You saying basically?
Because I think it was what it was like $400.
Yeah, it was something ridiculous.
Something like that.
No, I ain't touching over $400. We already know what that is.
That don't even sound right.
Mm-hmm.
And then they already like Asian countries typically don't sell property to like other people, right?
Right.
That's so.
Fuck all that, man. There's typhoons out there, bro.
Insurance high as fuck.
Well, hey, look. All that, we got hurricanes on here.
Where all the water went? Right. Oh shit!
Tidal wave, nigga. Tsunami. Keeping it with Brooklyn, man. I know I posted in the chat the other day, but Kyrie had a good game. I know he pushes people the wrong way, whether it's how he plays or stuff he says. But imagine this dude was 6'6", dog. Like he already got the confidence and the like he really think he can go at anybody. He like we said in that podcast with Kevin Durant, he really think he could post up people. You know what I'm saying? He got that little man syndrome. You know what I'm saying? Like if he was 6'6", dog, he would really be a problem with his league, dog. Like he can really be going here and banging on people and shit. Like it's fucking ridiculous, bro.
Yeah, still can't trust a man that think the world is flat, though. You gotta remember that at the same time.
Hey, man, but that's irrational confidence. You know how much confidence you gotta have in yourself to say some shit like that?
That's true.
That nigga ain't a rap type. I don't trust that nigga for nothing in the world. All right?
How many crazy people we know that can get a bucket that we grew up with? Shit. We know a lot of crazy people that's just out here just being phenomenal athletes. And that's
this is true too, but he said the whole world is flat though. Can't trust that. Keep that comment to yourself.
Hey man, if a microphone was in a lot of people faces that we grew up with, we'd have heard a lot more shit.
Nah, nigga, we'd have heard criminal shit. Then niggas would have been under the jail. That's the thing we would have heard from the people we know. This dude here really just said that. And I ain't feel sorry for. I was so mad that bottle missed him though, nigga. I'ma tell you this. Oh, I was so fucking mad. That was an accurate ass throw, boy.
So yeah, I don't know if we talked about that. So on two sides on that. So one, you played in Boston. Why you ain't never say this shit while you was in Boston when you played?
This is what I'm saying.
If it was really such a problem, why you ain't say the shit while you was in Boston for your fellow players? For one. Two, if you on the fan side, why are you going to justify that shit he say by throwing a bottle?
Hey, he stepped on that. He stepped on that damn leprechaun in the middle of that fucking.
Lucky. It's so lucky.
You can't do that shit in Boston. Then you getting out of that bitch unscathed.
Nigga, T.O. did that shit on the Star. Ain't nobody do
That's
shit at
Dallas.
T.O.
This is the land of
Nah,
bitch
somebody-
ass
somebody
nigga.
That was a
don't-
little different though.
Yeah,
Like
this
T.O.
this
ran from the end zone to the 50-yard line and did a rain.
I mean, I know it's a
dance
big, yeah, it's a bigger
as
thing.
opposed to just walking over. Like
and nigga walked over and stumped on it on the face, nigga. Nah, in Boston, we know they ain't rap tight. You seen the movie The Town? Nigga, you see these people ain't
most
rap tight.
most bank robberies in history in Boston, huh?
Yes.
But at the same
What was
time,
that-
you
what
know
was that
he's
movie?
doing it to
The Town.
the
The
time.
Town. with Ben Affleck.
No, the other one where they had the two crazy fans that kidnapped one of
Oh,
the Wayans
yeah.
brothers.
I just saw that.
Celtic
The Ringer.
Pride.
The
Celtic
Something like that.
Celtic Pride.
Yeah.
Celtic Pride.
Man, that shit real, dude. They don't.
Yeah.
They don't play, man. They ain't rap tight. Dallas people just like to talk shit, but they ain't gonna do nothing. They ain't gonna fight behind the team. They ain't gonna do all. They just like to just talk reckless. Boston people will make you disappear, or they're gonna definitely punch you in the face. And
Black
we can see,
mass.
you know, like we said, once I told us, nigga got stabbed in the club with a pele on. Dude, these people ain't rap tight.
The departed.
Hey, can we? Hey, I know we're gonna change the topic a little bit, but for once, I actually thought LeBron and Jim was the same person. Just so they don't look bad. I'm bad. I mean, I'm not gonna say. I thought y'all was the same person for a second. I'm like, there's a Gucci clone out here. I'm just saying.
No. Jimmy,
Trying to say all black people look alike.
no, the camera making them look undersized. That's all. I mean, knowing them both, I know we talking cornerback versus defensive tackle, defensive end.
Oh, he must be the quarterback. That's why I wonder. God damn.
Yeah,
Okay.
not your overgrown ass. But but yeah, man, Boston fans, like I said, Kyrie, the whole, like he really act like he got wronged in Boston. Like he's really the one that kind of screwed over Boston. Because he did come out and say, talking about he was gonna stay there and then
I'll be here another
to
year.
Brooklyn. Yeah, and then you go jump over to Brooklyn.
Kyrie strikes me as one of them dudes that's like, well, you are like, you know how like when females, when they say they dance to songs and it's like, you know, slap her with a dick, slap her, you ain't talking about me. I think Kyrie one of them dudes where he heard what happened in Boston, he knew what happened, he knew what was going on, but it was like, well, they ain't talking to me.
He ain't talking to me.
And then when he left, he realized like, oh no, they really were. They talking about me now. Like now since he left, and the way he left, oh yeah, he finding horse heads in his bed and all kinds of other stuff now.
Right.
Like it's real.
But the thing that I never liked about Kyrie is like, you are no winner. You ain't no true winner. And if you realize that when it's just him, he can't carry the load.
I've had this conversation for many years. All right, so looking at him individually, when it just comes to basketball skills, he's a supreme talent. But when he was in Cleveland by himself, it was always in a lottery.
Mm-hmm.
He was an all-star. You know, he was all-star game MVP and all that. But at the same time, you in the all-star game, but your team is in the lottery multiple years.
Mm-hmm.
So that's not, you know what I'm saying, that's not really saying that you're taking your team to the next level. Hence, for example, Julius Randle taking us to the next level. Like,
Not gonna happen. Sad,
he can at least get you to the playoffs. Yes, I said it. What Zion did.
Hey, look, honestly, in my defense, and I've been on the record on this several times, I never wanted Zion. I wanted RJ Barrett or Ja Morant.
Ja Morant, yeah.
I did not want Zion at all, especially if you tell, because he's 6'6", 300 pounds. Like what you like?
Boom. That's what we said a couple weeks ago. He's a wing player. He's not a post player.
And that's it. And he's too big
strong
to
ass
actually
shooting
be a
guard.
real wing. Yeah, like that's it, man. It's like nah, because RJ's 6'6", right? He's like 6'6", 6'7" anyway.
Yeah.
So you get a better player, you get a perimeter player at that, and that's the way the league long. You don't need no big banger in there. That's not. You don't.
Yeah,
have,
I wanted Ja.
Yeah,
I
you
wanted
don't
Ja
have
off the rip.
the Bill Lambiers and the what was old boy that was in Milwaukee that got way too fat to play?
Vin Baker.
No, the
Bogut?
other one. Big O.
Oh.
Yeah.
Tractor trailer.
Yeah, him too.
Yeah.
But it's like
Yeah,
you don't
he
have
was
them
there
big
too. You are
bodies like
correct.
that,
Yeah,
man.
exactly.
You don't have them big bodies like that. What you need is Zion for? Zion was just he was a highlight. That was it, and he was a mediocre highlight at that. Because it's just like you can't believe somebody this size is doing it. It's not like the other dudes. It wasn't like RJ wasn't doing it, or even John.
Tone love. I see you making this face. But think about listen to this. Listen to what I'm saying. Think about the Pelicans season. How many times has Zion dunked on or through somebody in the NBA?
Plenty.
Not as much he was doing in college.
No. I'm talking about plenty. You talking about plenty, like bodies, plenty. Like bodies.
Yeah. What am I missing here?
He dunked on a lot of plates in New Orleans.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about him being.
I just don't, top 4 in field goal percentage. Like
I'm not discrediting that. I'm talking about him being a dominant force. Like
he's not a dominant. He plays through the motion of the team. High
percentage points.
That's not what I'm asking. No. That's not what I'm asking.
How's that not dominant?
I'm not asking you that.
There's only 3 other people that score.
Listen, you're not listening to what I'm asking though. I'm asking you, how many times is he going through and over people?
Plenty.
Like Shaq.
Yeah, that's what everybody's saying. He's like a baby Shaq.
No.
Nah, not at all. All his points like this. All his points are in the paint, but they're mostly layups. And he's a
bigger Sharif, if you want to say that.
Yeah, but
there's 3 other people that makes a higher percentage shot.
We're not talking about percentages. We're talking about going through people.
Yeah, he like physically going through people to make his presence. He don't make his presence.
I understand your question, but what does that have to do with? I score. I score more points than other people.
It's not a
higher percentage.
We're saying that it's not drawing a legit double team. So, he's not really helping out the team. He actually hurts this particular way. This team
I got it. Watch this. Tony Parker and Steph Curry have led the league in paint points before. So you telling me they're just as dominant as far as going through people as Zion?
Yeah, but the whole goal is to score at a high percentage. If that's what I'm doing.
Yes, but the point I was trying to get at is
we're talking about like Sean Kemp.
The point I was trying to get at, if you're going to have somebody like that that's not going to be overpowering people, you might as well get you a perimeter player.
Right.
But how does he not? That's the thing. How does he not overpower anybody?
If he was overpowering and shifting the game like he's supposed to, they will have a better record and they will have better shooting opportunities outside.
But we've said on this that Stan Van Gundy's system ain't shit.
Well, this is true too.
Two coaches in both
any
of them
system, because even in my system, he wasn't doing that.
Yeah. His game is finesse for his size. He's very finesse for his size.
That's what I was about to get to. Like he's more of a finesse player. Just because he looks bigger, we're thinking that he's going to be an overpowering player, and that's not the case. Like he's not a post. To me, he's not a post player. He's a perimeter player. Like we've been begging LeBron.
But how much of the post game is in today's NBA? Period.
And that's
who backing up.
And that's why we saying don't get to him, not take him, because if anything, he should be dominating even more so because there's nobody in the league anymore that's going to be physical.
Okay. Agree to disagree. I don't.
Like I said, I think the team would be more of an advanced situation if they had Ja Morant.
Right. He don't fit this team. He don't fit the way this team is set up. He doesn't fit this team. Now, if you put him on Golden State, he fits there perfectly. Because the way they move the ball around. Things like that. Even with LeBron, that will work better. Even with LeBron, he will work with LeBron. Like it's certain teams, his system, like Boston. He will work great with Boston.
Yeah. He doesn't have a facilitator in New Orleans to do what he needs to do in order to play the game.
He had it and they got rid of him.
Well, yeah. But right now, he don't have that. And I think maybe they expecting Lonzo to be that. I don't know. Like, I don't know what they were looking for.
Lonzo don't do it in the half court offense. But Lonzo does it in transition, but he doesn't do it in the half court.
Right. So he's not. That's what I said. I don't know if that's what they thought they could make that out of.
That's what they're hoping for.
But yeah, he's not going to be there. He's never been that. So it's like what are you trying, like, round hole, square peg? Like that's never going to be his game because that's never what he's had to do. And to try to ask him to do that now, it's like, one, he's not going to want to do it, but then two, it's like how people say playing, left tackle versus right tackle. It's two different systems, right? Like there's two different kind of skill sets that you gotta learn when you're doing that. And I can't see Lonzo wanting to do it or even being able to do it at this point.
Right. His brother's better at it than he is.
Yeah. But I think his brother also saw that change in the league. And so he got because he went overseas and got that.
Got that, right, exactly. Yeah. And I mean, and Ingram and Zion just don't click. They don't click well.
Mm-mm.
That's the biggest thing. I think Ingram is going to be gone. He might be gone this summer. I think
there's a possibility.
I don't know if anybody that was on that Lakers team is going to be left, honestly. Like I can't see them keeping anybody.
They're gonna keep Zion.
No, I mean
not Zion. I mean Ball. They're gonna keep Ball.
But Ingram, I think was now I will say this. I just don't think Ingram and Zion fit. Because to me, it makes no sense that your two best players, especially when it's a perimeter and a post player, that you don't run pick and rolls with them too. And make people make a decision. Like again, that goes into coaching with Van Gundy. But like how you don't use those two people. And I heard people saying that Ingram gets sea biscuits when Zion's on the court and don't pass on the ball. He don't see him. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like there's no way that you can put those two people into action and just figure out what the mismatch is. Like, and again, that may be coaching. So
well,
I see what you're saying, Tony Love. Like, it's, I think a lot of it is coaching too. But
it's definitely coaching, but it's just.
And another thing is Zion is also very raw. Like he's,
still learning.
In high school, he didn't really play high level. He did play high level AAU wise, but like also at the same time playing at Duke and having that much talent around you, he didn't have to really carry like you would think.
Hey, he also faster, plays the right plays. Guy. Go dunk on somebody.
Yeah, he also does make the right. He also just makes the right plays and doesn't try to take over as much. He's a smart player. Like, I think he's going to get better.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And he has all the tools. I just think that he's not going to be the person that you can play at center like people was trying to say when he was coming out the draft. Mm-hmm. Like that's not going to be him. He's going to be a 4/3 and float more around the perimeter.
And it's hard to give him a true 4 because I just don't see him as that bank. I just don't see him as somebody that is going to.
You don't go in there aggressively running for rebounds.
Yeah, drop that butt low and throw some help. I just don't see him as that guy.
He leads league in second chance points though.
That's athletic ability,
but that's like, that right.
Yes, it's athletic ability, but it's not him
a
making
mentality.
His presence felt. It's not a mentality. His presence. He's just a freak of nature.
So
he's not going and pushing people around to get it.
He's not getting Dennis Rodman rebounds. He's getting Kevin Durant rebounds, which means I jumped over everybody else, grabbed it out the sky, and then I dunked on him. That's it. But he's not getting them. He's not getting them rebounds like aggressive, bringing the ball down, swinging elbows, and going back up with it. That's not what he does. I've never seen Zion do that ever in the game. I've seen him catch one off of the rim. I've seen somebody shoot and he be under the goal and get it, but I've never seen him go up, snatch a rebound, come down, throw bowls, and then go back up with a strong.
Right.
That's never been him. I didn't even see that at Duke. So I know I've never seen it in New Orleans. Now, granted, never seen every New Orleans game. I just had the one I have saw, he's never done it. That's just not his game.
That's what we really was saying. That's the aggression we are talking about. Like he'll do the tip. Yeah, he tips. He'll get the tips. He'll grab, but he's not gonna grab it, come down and try to go back up. He's very seldom that he does that. I said he definitely can do it, but he doesn't.
And the problem is because of his weight, his knees not gonna let him keep doing that.
So
eventually, he's
and maybe that's why he's not doing it as much as he should too. He's
and it's possibly
right.
Yeah, and that possibly is.
But hey, we run out of time. Let's take a quick break and we can jump back. We can switch over to Sixers Hawks. Join the same link. All right, in the last leg of the NBA playoffs, we had We had the Sixers Hawks today. Hawks actually looked pretty good for the majority of the game. Until towards the end, it kind of folded against the pressure.
I don't think they just scaled back.
Yeah, they kind of looked their foot off the gas. Trey was fucking, being passive and shit towards the end. But they fucking showed that they got plenty of weapons that can compete. You know what I'm saying? Outside of, battling with Embiid and shit. But
I had to give childbearing hips a little props today. He was playing highly aggressive. So I can't knock the way he played today. He did his thing today.
So it's I think they gotta start pressing for the Sixers wise. They gotta start pressing early in the game instead of waiting toward the end.
They don't have the athletes to press all game now.
God, no.
they gotta conserve.
No. But NBA players is more so, like you said, like we say with childbearing hips. It's a matter of them being lazy or not. So, like, do you want to get up early and then let your foot off the gas towards the end of the game, or do you want to be chasing, trying to get back in the game?
I can see that. I can see what you're saying with that part, but I just don't think they got the athletes.
They got Thibault. They got Thibault, the rookie, was named Maxwell, whatever his name is.
Maxey,
Ben Simmons, Green. You telling me they ain't got enough athletes to chase on the perimeter? Like that, no. Tobias Harris, like that's like, to me, like as a coach, I need you to do more. I need you to do more.
Trade different, man.
Like I said, check his 40 time. God damn.
That first step of his is just
don't
not
let
right.
Trey beat you. Make everybody else beat you.
Good luck trying to catch him. Little Speedy Gonzalez ass. What the hell you gonna
Ben
do?
Simmons just as fast though.
Nah, not that kind of fast. Not that kind of fast.
No.
He covered the same amount of ground to me.
Well, he can cover.
He's
quick.
Yeah, but I wouldn't say fast.
But that's the thing. Trey is
I'm
quick
saying his
and
length
fast.
can get him back into a play versus, just trying to keep up with speed. His arm length and stuff gonna get him back.
Yeah, well, you see, Doc ain't put him on Trey though. They don't want a man tearing up his knee.
But I'm also talking about doubling them. I'm talking about doubling them like they did at the end of the game. Deny him the ball like you do with a wide receiver. You press him, help over the top. Make Herter and Collins and not Bogey, because Bogey fucking ate their ass up.
Bogey ain't rap tight. He ain't rap tight. So he gonna
he got that European psycho mentality. But Collins, if
Collins
making threes like this,
Eastern European.
Yeah. if Collins making threes like they did today, then the Hawks.
Them boys a special type of crazy.
Yeah.
Bogey don't be playing no games. Like he be talking shit. I be seeing him talking. He ain't talking English, cussing people out. You know what I'm saying? So he be balling. That's another one. Like if he would have went to the Bucks, I think the Bucks would have been a hand down favorite.
Yeah, there would have been a problem.
I don't know what they did to fuck that up.
Hey, he ain't want. I know he ain't feel that energy. I did being in Milwaukee. I'm thinking same thing. Too. And I think he might would have clashed with. Maybe he don't like Giannis. Remember, this is European vibes here. You don't know. You don't know what's up going with that energy out there. So maybe something between him and Giannis in the past.
Who are you talking about?
Bogdanovich.
Okay.
He used to play for the Kings.
Because he got traded there, and then he was like, all right, I'm going to show y'all. I ain't going to show up. I'll go back.
Yeah, they was talking about it was going to be a sign and trade, and I guess he didn't give the okay.
I'm not signing with them.
The money wasn't right.
Yeah, that's what they were saying. The money wasn't right. They was dropping him down like 14 a year. He was like, fuck
yeah. He had 14. Atlanta wanted him enough to offer him more. So he said, well, him and the agent said, well, cool, we can all get paid more. So we good on that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, okay, it makes sense.
So it's going to be a good series, man, because it's the classic battle outside versus inside.
I would just have somebody come off the bench and hammer Trey Young and just see what happened then.
You know what I'm saying?
Somebody got to hit him. You just got to hit him. Somebody got to hit him, man. If he can low bridge guys and stop and start all other type of shit, then we should be able to club his ass.
Because he come off that pick and roll, running full speed, and then stop, and then throw his hands up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, but he got that damn floater so down packed though, nigga. That shit is just disrespectful. What can you do?
All I'm going to say is Karl Malone and Isaiah Thomas. Isaiah Thomas came in there shooting that floater and got his fucking eye took out. So
Them days is over with. That shit don't exist no more. These this is Terry Cloth land now, man. What you talking about? These cats ain't doing none of that. They ain't built for that.
Dog, get Shake Milton off the bench for the Sixers and tell him
Shake Milton.
His name, Cloth, man. Right. He better earn that check. He better come off that bench and fucking clobber this motherfucker. Somebody got he's like again, like I was saying earlier, you got Tony Parker's and Trae Young's and Steph Curry living in the paint. You got to do something to counteract that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you couldn't do none of Tony Parker foul ass. He's disrespectful. He ain't gonna sleep with other people's wives and shit on the same team. You can't do none of that type of disrespect.
Shout out to Steve Jackson. Taking shots at that boy. But but yeah, somebody got to do something with Trae. I think they got too many shooters to go zone.
I'm about to say nope.
They going to have to suck it up and press all game because that was the only thing that showed them success. Once they started pressing them full court, that's when they started to get back in the game.
But they got to do that, like you said. But they got to do that in moderation, dude, because they can't kind of keep that up. So they're going to have to pick their little periods to do that. Like maybe, like you said, start the game and do that and try to build themselves a lead. Then you might need to do that again going into halftime. You know, they can't because they're not going to be, they ain't I feel like the Philly ain't conditioned enough to keep that up an entire game overall.
Yeah. I feel you.
Yeah, this is the way I just see him. But, you know, that's the only way you can slow him down. Yeah, like Brooklyn can slow him down. They have their athletes enough to do that. But Philly is just not. Philly is really an old school built team.
Yeah.
I'm about to say, just not built for that.
Yeah.
The old school Eastern Conference.
I mean, you know, they still got you're right. Traditional point guard, big man center. That's a 90s.
That's a West team.
6'10" power forward. You know what I'm saying? With Ben Simmons, a 7+ center. You know what I'm saying? 6'8" shooting guard.
Yeah, that's why it works perfect for Doc. That's a Doc Rivers team.
He can relate to it.
Yeah, he can relate to it. He can make magic happen with that type of a team. So that made sense for Doc to go there. But with Trae and how disrespectful he is right now, you just got hope for him to have just a bad night, honestly, at the end of the day at this point. Because his confidence
and that's what started happening at the end.
Now.
He was missing those floaters in the fourth quarter. He wasn't making them like he was early in the game. So it's I think it's gonna be a good series because I just don't think they got, you know, your boy can't handle Embiid. Embiid, you know, showed out today. So
can he stay healthy? Is the question. Them childbearing hips is weird.
Because he did tweak the knee today. I don't know if y'all saw that toward the end of the game.
Yeah.
He did tweak it a little bit. So it's Ben Simmons was aggressive too. I like that. He was fucking he was going, especially when he had a certain matchup, he was just head down, just going at him. So
but I think that might be the key to it though. Take Joel Embiid out of it. They'll match up speed for speed.
There will be a more, like you said, there will be a more agile team and be able to do things if you get childbearing hips out the way.
Bring him off the bench.
I'm not saying bring him off the bench, but like you take him out. Like this is what you can do. You can take him out
for 5-minute spurts.
Yeah, take him out like at the 6 or 7 minute mark, and have Ben Simmons be the big, and you go smaller everywhere else, and you play fast pace from that point on. Then you sit Ben, you bring Embiid back, and then you go back to having 4 shooters around Embiid. So like you can spell that out as far as your substitution patterns.
Man, there's a real easy way to stop Trae. It's real simple and real easy. All you gotta do is when he show up, you bring a bat with you, and then you bust him in his knees, and then right there. So,
tie your whole
that's how you stop. Because he's not Trae.
Because he's so confident. Because he's so confident right now. You just at his mercy right now.
Yeah, and with him getting those foul calls, that's what took his game to another level this year. when he figured out that he can get those calls and get to the line with his shooting ability, like he really fucking
that was Nate
the
McMillan
code
there
on that
teaching
shit.
him that. Yeah, that was Nate McMillan telling him that. Hey, dude, you can get to this goal whenever you want. But once you get them fouls, you know you're gonna make the free throws, but just make sure you just strong enough to make that, make these and ones. It's over.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what has been going on.
So gonna be interesting series.
Yeah,
I would say any light-skinned player with a ball, somewhat ball spot in the middle or whatever is gonna have a great day.
Hey,
I mean,
he disrespect. He's very
highly
disrespectful and confident. He's disrespectful and confident.
Yeah, I'm saying like he got everything pretty much to lose. So think about it.
Look, it's one thing if you cocky and you ain't shit, but when you're cocky and you can back it up, you're just confident at that point. Like you said,
I say the fact that he's shooting from 30 feet out and then he's getting to the rim, you can't tell him shit right now.
Right.
You can't tell him shit right now. So he got it. He got it right now. So
and everybody was thinking he was not gonna be good too, and he just proving everybody wrong.
I didn't think he wasn't gonna be good. I just didn't think he was gonna be what Atlanta needed. Like I figured.
He's exactly what Atlanta needed because which will go to the next conversation with the Clippers and Mavs. Luka does not fit the culture of Atlanta.
Nah, not at all.
Them players got put in the right situations. Trade.
Yeah, that was a perfect
Atlanta,
trade. That was a perfect trade situation.
That was a perfect situation.
That was a perfect trade scenario right there. Cannot lie, that was perfect to a T. But I feel sorry for Luka. Luka needed shit. I hope Luka went in that locker room and slapped the shit out of every single body in that goddamn locker room. Even the coach.
Because once they determine to put Kawhi Leonard on,
it's time to fire Carlisle, man.
Nah, Cuban say he keeping him.
Nah.
Well, he too loyal to a stupid fault then.
Because once they got to the point where it was like, you know what, we ain't switching on no picks. We're gonna keep Kawhi on Luka. We're gonna make these other people beat us. It would have been downhill ever since for the Mavs. Because Porzingis,
unicorn.
Useless. Unicorn is useless.
Not the
unicorn.
The
fact that they had to get Boban in there and play major minutes lets me know that Porzingis is not the guy. Because Porzingis should be the guy that should be in the middle, and then you put Luka and three other perimeter players in there. Like, there's no reason that you have Porzingis at 7'3", pretty much being a small forward. You know what I'm saying, on the court. You know what I'm saying? Because they were playing Boban, Porzingis, and Kleber, and Powell, and playing Porzingis like at the three in certain situations. That should never be the case.
Yeah, I saw Porzingis went straight to the corner for the three. Just set up the play like
he's shell shocked because of those knees of his. All the injuries he's had with him, he's just scared to play aggressively now. He's just not the same no more.
Mm-hmm.
I get it, but like I don't know, man. It's that's the other thing. He's fucking 7'3", so like we already know, like most players that size, they always injury prone, hips, legs.
Yeah, true.
Always fucked up.
That's the thing. I just saw the thing on Boban. You got to kick him out the gym.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they were talking. He work out 3 or 4 times a day. Always staying ready. So that mentality.
But you know what the difference is? He don't play that many minutes.
Right.
They don't play. He doesn't play that many minutes compared to what Porzingis played in New York.
Yeah.
Right.
He doesn't play that many minutes. So.
And Tim Hardaway Jr. is like a fourth of who his daddy is, and I'm tired of seeing the nigga in this broke ass jumper.
Hey, if Tim Hardaway Jr. is your 4th best player, that's okay. But when he was with the Knicks, when he was the 2nd best player, or in this Mavericks series when he's the 3rd or 2nd, that's not a good move. You know what I'm saying? So he plays, but I'm just saying, like, you don't.
Dude, that jumper is broken.
He's not consistent enough to be. He's a heat check guy. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what I mean. I don't think he has to be though. Like I don't think, like you said, he is the 4th option. So I don't think.
But Porzingis doesn't play well enough. Like Porzingis should be the number 2 guy.
Yeah, Yeah.
Okay,
And
okay, I see
Porzingis
what
is
you're
putting him. Yeah, he's putting him in.
It's
a
more
position
so a
where
problem with
he has
Porzingis
to
than
yeah,
Tim Hardaway.
right, exactly. It's forcing him to do something more than he needs to do. But
Okay.
honestly, the team actually built around. I went blank on your boy name now.
Luka.
The youngin, Luka. This team sucks. This is not. He's
Who
carried
else?
this team.
What's your boy named? Josh Richardson. He's another one that's not consistent enough too, because they thought he was going to come in and be a knockdown shooter and defender, and he doesn't really do it. Like you get the same thing from Richardson that you get from Finney Smith, and you paying him half the price. So
yes, Powell is the only person that's consistent but they slowly trying to bring him back from his injury. But he's
Achilles.
Yes, though they just slowly still bring him back. He'll be much better next year. But that's honestly his only other solid player I feel like he has on his team. Everybody else is like blow this shit up.
But unlike the Lakers, they have cap space too. So
Jesus, bro.
And everybody you got people gonna want to play with Luka. So Luka's an easy sell now compared to trying to sell him to play with Dirk.
Yeah.
This is a different because Luka gonna get you the ball.
I'm about to say a playmaker versus
just
a
ball dominant player.
Right. So state tax is always a good thing too.
Yeah. This is so for once now Dallas is an appealing place to actually go to as a free agent for the first time ever. Really. They've always kind of had the money to do it, but they just didn't have the players enough to make you want to go.
You're gonna say that now. Wait till they freeze Luka out again. They're gonna freeze him out. I don't think Dallas is a place that players want to come to play. I mean, like the city, like period. I don't think even playing for the Mavs is going. I don't think playing with him. I think they're gonna freeze him out just like they froze Dirk out. Same type. That's
a good point because that's another place. Like we said about Boston earlier. Like they played that game multiple times. Yeah. Like they thought they was gonna get Dwight Howard. They thought they were gonna get DeAndre Jordan.
True. Look, man, you're never gonna be more popular than the quarterback of the Cowboys. So you just
you second
quarterback of the Cowboys.
You out here playing for third or fourth place as the third or fourth most famous man. You're not gonna be more famous than the retired Cowboys, the quarterback.
Yeah, this is football. The
current star player. You come and be a second-tier citizen, basically.
This is true. That's actually another great call. Players like to just come to Dallas to just be ducked off to do their foulness and then skate on out. So I mean, you got a point there because, like you said, you can always fall. Like sometimes you'll fall to some of the Ranger players.
Everybody who was on that title team got traded for. They was forced here. Didn't anybody choose to come to the Mavs that time?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, that is a great point. Great point.
Did Terry come as a free agent, or was he traded from Atlanta?
Traded
from Atlanta.
Traded from Atlanta. Yep.
Now he got the tattoo to prove that he was down, but
Yeah. Yeah. So, but you got a great point there. Like you said, because of the fact of just the culture here. But hopefully that's what I'm saying. Maybe Luka could change it. We shall see because of the fact he's more of the star, but he likes to pass the ball to everybody. It could change. And people have been playing with him. And also,
remember, nobody wanted to go to Cleveland before either. Till LeBron got
nobody still got there. That was only
that's what I was about to say. Even when LeBron was there,
everybody went to Cleveland. That's true too. That was trades.
That second time around,
Larry Hughes, Antoine Jameson was a trade.
Those were trades too.
Because that's how he ended up in Miami because nobody wanted to go to Cleveland to play with him.
Second time around when he came back, he was LeBron. But at that first time, he couldn't get nobody to come to Cleveland, man.
They still didn't want him, even when he was the second time around.
Second time around, still a challenge.
Buyouts and trades.
It was buyouts and trades. So it wasn't like you still was getting cast. Like you said, it's still NBA is the most trickiest freaking sport, dude. When it comes to this free agency. And where cats want to go, like it's only like you said, it's probably 6 teams people will just go to ASAP.
At one point, I really was worried the league was going to have to contract down to half because they can't get star players in half of the cities.
Yeah,
and they might still have to do that. But dude, you ain't getting nobody to Sacramento. Fuck Sacramento. I hate Sacramento. I've been there before. You don't want to fucking go to Sacramento. It ain't shit there.
I'm about to say you and Master P, huh?
Dude, nothing, dude.
Yeah.
Nah, that wasn't bad. He wasn't even in Sacramento. It was
in
like
Richmond,
Richmond.
Richmond.
Yeah, Richmond
Yeah.
is like just on it right outside of that. But dude, there's nothing.
Chris Webber.
Dude, Sacramento like you being in Baton Rouge, nigga. I'm just gonna say that.
God,
It's just nothing but fucking this grass out there and farm animals and shit.
You trying to get the Boosie army on us, dog. We don't need all that.
Man,
We
Boosie don't care about Baton
we don't
Rouge.
need that heat. Them boys.
I was saying Boosie live in Atlanta, so
He
hey.
live in Atlanta.
he can't take shit.
Trying to set me up for failure.
Yeah. Him and his disciples. We don't need all that heat, man. Shit.
Well, I'm in Texas. Hey, he remember he ain't coming to Texas right now. You know he let low from here, so I'm good money. I ain't worried. About
They
that.
shot. Well, you got a good point. You got a good point.
I'm out here in Georgia about to be putting crosshairs.
Yeah, they put the bullseye on you.
Yeah, so whatever though. I'm just saying how where Sacramento stands. Nobody don't go there. Who else we need to get rid of? Indiana.
No,
I
that's
think
basketball.
That's a basketball
as long as
state.
you got as long as you got Hoosiers and what's the Indiana State, as long as you got them like that, then I don't. Yeah, no,
Yeah,
that's
a basketball
actually
state.
that's actually one of the smaller markets that makes sense.
But they don't get nobody. I'm just saying they don't get people, but I see what you're saying though. No matter what, they gonna get it. People gonna come watch basketball.
Yeah,
right?
they're gonna support the
get
they're gonna support the games.
All right then. Okay. Then who else we need to assassinate then? Clippers.
Shit, the
No.
Wizards.
Yeah, Wizards.
Nah, Clippers too, because they don't have. Well, I guess I gotta back off the Clippers now, because at least the owner finally went got their owner radar. So I'll back off them.
Once
He's
the
spending money.
Clippers move out the Staples Center, they will be okay. Once they get out the Staples Center, they'll be
They got to
okay.
get out of
Definitely.
California. They got to get out of California.
Baby steps. I mean, I wish they got out of California. Like I wish they would have went to Seattle, but
Yeah.
they got to at least get out of the Staples Center.
Okay.
Yeah, no, you're not. They're never going to be anything but the Lakers' little sister.
Right.
Like, that's literally what they're going to be.
You gotta create a new personality.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
you gotta do a whole Seattle, move to another city, change the colors, change the mascot, change everything, and forget that you even existed in Los Angeles at some point. Like, you're just not, because it's gonna always be, oh shit, that's the Clippers. Like,
Okay. Well, like you said, Washington, Minnesota for sure.
They probably on the way out of Minnesota right now. Matter of fact,
Yeah.
A-Rod
But then
probably
they
moved.
blocked them already, talking about they can't go to Seattle or some shit like that.
Yeah, because of the fact that because they weren't about the WNBA team, because that's a package. It's supposed to be a package deal
With the
of
Lynx.
them buying both teams.
Mm-hmm.
You got to buy both teams.
But don't
And that's-
Seattle already have
Yes, they-
Yes, they do.
yeah, that's what he's saying. That's what
Yes.
he's saying. Yeah.
4-time
Yeah.
champs. So they locked with they. So that's what's making it the problem with them buying a team.
So
right
yeah,
now
so
because of
they're
the situation.
saying like, no, you can't take the Lynx and the Timberwolves to Seattle because the Seattle already have a female team.
Yes.
To be fair, if they
A
contract the
winning
Lynx,
female team.
would anybody really miss it after like 6 months?
Damn.
In Seattle, they would. In
Yeah,
Seattle,
Seattle, they
they
would.
would.
But Maya
Yeah,
Moore
but
is
that's
not
because
playing too.
That's because they ain't got no damn NBA team to replace it with, though. If they replaced it, they'd be like, oh well, somebody had to die, so somebody else had to live.
The sacrificial lamb.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's facts.
Maybe. I don't know. But I mean, the only problem is what happens is you always get these small market teams like a Cleveland or even like a Golden State, for example. Like you get these small market teams that just sprout up and then they win, a few championships or at least be in the hunt for it. And then they always make the argument is like, see, small, you
That's
can
why
do
you
it in
need
a
small
small market.
teams.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but we kind of, we mainly going off the teams that hasn't done anything, honestly, and forever. Really, like, Golden State always had their moments of being relevant, so we never really didn't mind with Golden State being
I don't
around.
know about Golden State.
Like
Unless
the
you were
first-
hanging with Mr. Cooper, nobody knew about Golden State. Dog.
Wow,
I think it's different for us because we all for two reasons. One reason, when our neighbor was playing in the Bay, he always talked about Golden State, for one.
Okay.
And then
well, I can see
two, we all had an appreciation for Chris Webber from the 5-5.
I had Chris Mullen. I always show love to Chris Mullen.
Chris
Chris Mullen, yeah.
Chris Mullen and Spreewell. We all love those players individually, and they just happen to be
There in that area. That's
at
what I'm
Golden
saying.
State.
Ain't
I can see what
nobody
you
in
mean.
Sacramento we ain't give rat's ass about, unfortunately.
Shit.
Mitch Richmond was
Can't
in
go with
Golden
Reggie.
State first.
Yeah, he was there.
Chris Webber was
Yeah.
in Golden State first. So yeah, like
Damn.
with
You
Sacramento.
can't go with Reggie Theus.
yeah.
You can't go with Reggie Theus. Can't go with Reggie Theus. As much as I love, yeah, Kenny Smith. We can't go with Kenny Smith.
White chocolate.
Sacramento.
I fuck with
Yeah.
white chocolate.
Yeah.
I fuck with white chocolate too. Okay, that's the first time we respected Sacramento, though, man. So you got a point. But dude, it took a hot ass minute for me to find that respect. Okay, I see what you're saying now.
It took white chocolate to be out here doing the funky Y2C with the basketball to fucking gain some respect because he was out there just embarrassing niggas on national TV to the point that he would do shit and the referees couldn't even know what to call. Like, is that a travel? I don't even know what that is.
Yeah.
Like
So
when he hit John Stockton with that jump behind the back shit, nigga, that's travel, nigga. Like the referee just stood there and let that shit rock. He was like, I don't know what to call, dog.
they happened too quickly. So, Minnesota had their moment too with having Garnett. So I guess,
Steinberg.
pretty much, every team has had every team had their moment of having somebody that we was willing to stick around and deal with in a small market, like you said, if they drafted right though. But they all gone through the draft.
Yep.
Yeah.
Jason Wynn, one of the first dudes I ever seen get suspended from his college team and then still go in the lottery pick.
Dog. Top 10.
Yeah.
Off of 7 games at Florida.
That lets you know how crucial he was in high school.
Yeah.
And in practices and at the fucking camp and shit. Cause like he was what, 6'1"?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He wasn't that good of a shooter. You know what I'm saying? He was streaky as a shooter. But
He only 6'1"?
Yeah.
He was, he wasn't that tall.
Yeah, he was not that tall.
So he was getting up and dunking that
If he
shit.
was 6'1".
He
Yeah,
fucking ridiculous, dude.
You know what I'm saying? And ain't nobody could stay in front of this dude. And the passes was always on the money.
Yeah, shit. If you seeing Gary
Ball to
Payton
high
get,
school.
if you seeing Gary Payton getting pissed off and
Yeah.
When he crossed Gary Payton,
something.
Gary Payton tried to trip that nigga like that's when you know, okay, I'm here.
You think Gary Payton tried to buy that footage from NBA TV?
Hell yeah.
No doubt. He's like, don't be showing this shit again.
Don't be showing that shit no more, man.
Look, if YouTube didn't exist, he might be successful at it too.
Hey, but wait a minute. What was the other one? I remember this game because I was watching it. It was against the Spurs. I don't think it was Bruce Bowen, but he had got a steal and dunked on somebody from the Spurs, like on a break, like get slapped in the face, dunked on type shit. I don't think it was Bruce Bowen. It was somebody on that Bruce Bowen team. But like, yeah, that's when he was in his.
Man, I don't know. It's one of them 6'9" niggas.
One of them 6'9" niggas. But that's when he was at the height of his
his career where you couldn't do nothing
his
with
craziness.
him. Yeah.
But let's take this last break.
Mike Bibby.
It might have been Mike.
Yeah, he did it.
No, Mike Bibby
was in
Mike Bibby was at Sacramento. Mike Bibby was at Sacramento too.
Yeah, I forgot about Super Swole now.
Yes, exactly, dude.
Super swole.
Dude, like he did 20
your
he did
entire
10
career.
years.
Like, all you do is push-ups all day.
Mike Bibby out here looking like Tukey.
Yeah.
Dude, I like what he going through? He just did time in jail or something.
Oh man, y'all boys stupid.
Dude, he the one tripping, man. You go say something, that nigga slap the shit out of you for real.
All right, let's we're not this segment. Come right back and we can jump into Julio and football.
Oh shit.
12. All right, switching over to the NFL. I know we got
The Saints are doing very well. Nobody really wants to hear
That's what
about
I'm about to say. Jump into that.
Nobody
exactly what a hater will say.
Nobody want to hear about no goddamn Titans. Nobody want to hear about Memphis, Nashville, damn mountains.
Exactly what a hater will say. So
Look.
as I posted earlier today, now everybody want to talk about the Titans.
I kind of figured that's because So he wanted to go to a contender. He wanted to go to a quarterback that had a big arm. You know he wasn't going to go to anybody in the NFC South, damn sure, and he damn sure wasn't going to go to anybody in the NFC, period. So there was really nowhere else to go where it wouldn't have been overcrowded, one, but then two, that's an actual real legit contender. Like there really was nowhere.
Because ain't no
else
way he
to
ain't
go.
going to fucking New England. Like,
Right.
Cam got a big arm, but that bitch ain't accurate.
And he just messed up his thumb recently, so you know that's ain't gonna help the situation with Cam right now. So Cam gonna get pulled probably mid-season for the rookie.
But
I think
Cam
the
ain't
Cam-
never really.
I think the Cam.
really
I think the Cam has a big arm thing is kind of a halfway myth. You know.
He just never used his receivers, is what
Right.
it was. He relied too heavily on his tight end and wheel routes from the running back.
Running backs.
He just never
He's-
used his receivers like he should have. Let me say it like that.
Yeah. The only receiver that he did good with was Kelvin Benjamin because he's really a fucking tight end.
Yeah.
Because he was like 220. You know what I'm saying? Out there running on the outside. So
You mean the one
He's,
guy who hates his guts now?
they knuckling
Yeah.
him up?
Oh, they
know that.
what?
Oh, yeah, beef.
Oh yeah,
beefing.
they beef is real. Yeah, they don't rock with
they
each other.
had they had a whole prairie land full of cow beef, boy.
Oh yeah.
Damn. For what?
And I
They-
mean, right before the game, like when they were stretching, they was like,
Cam
what's
walked
up?
up
What's up?
on
What
him
you
like,
wanna
"What's
do?
up?"
Okay.
Yeah.
"What's up? What you want to do?"
Cam did something I still use to this day. Like, hey, Cam, let's go over here. Nah, bro, go ahead, go on. I'm talking no boy. Go
No, step off for a second.
I got
But they both benefited off each other. That's what I don't understand. Like, dog. Like,
Hey,
It was
tell
more
Kelvin
Kelvin.
that.
That Kelvin
Tell
started.
Kelvin that.
Kelvin started it, and it's
Yeah,
like,
tell Calvin that.
yeah,
Lord, I didn't know that. I
whatever.
didn't know
Yeah,
that.
whatever the deal was between them, it was real, dude.
You missed that one, bad man, completely.
Yeah,
I
dude.
didn't. I mean, you know, I stick to my squad, but yeah, that shit.
that
That shit don't make no. That shit don't make no sense. Like Kelvin Benjamin.
Exactly.
It was something
You-
personal, man. It was
Yes.
definitely.
Had to
It was
be. For them
something
to be-
personal.
For them to be like that, it had to be something personal. Like it wasn't
Cam-
even like, oh, he ain't
Can't be
the
throwing them
ball.
hospital balls, man. He be getting people fucked up, man.
And that
Yeah.
might be it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true
That
too.
That might be it.
legitimately
And
it.
that's probably what took him out that season.
I don't know.
Man,
That's
Yeah,
fucking
because Calvin ain't. Yeah, because he ain't too. You know, he ain't gonna bite his tongue neither, and Cam ain't gonna bite his neither. So it was a strong mutual situation. Why them two definitely went at each other like that.
Mm.
So refresh my memory. Why did Atlanta wait until after the draft to trade Julio?
They had to wait till the first.
Cap
June 1st.
June.
Yeah, I
First
know it was
cap
after
hit.
June 1st, but it was like, what was the significance of it? Like I couldn't
They
remember.
don't take as much of a cap hit next year.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know it
money.
was
If you
something
trade after June
significant
1st.
about why they waited till after
Mhm.
June 1st.
Yeah, it's a lot of people. That's why a lot of a few more trades might happen going forward now
Yeah.
because of the fact they'll just wait to the first. June 1st when the new cap kicked in, and it didn't hurt. It didn't hurt anybody's pockets.
So it's
a soft cap hit.
Yes.
So it's again, like I said earlier, is for any other team that's on the borderline of contending, you telling me you're not giving up a second and a fourth?
This is your squad. Let me ask you a question. Who is he taking catches from that's gonna get pissed off?
We got rid of him. Who we taking catches from? Jonnu Smith,
Yeah.
tight end. So we good. Well, two people, Jonnu Smith and Corey Davis. So Corey Davis went to Buffalo, I believe, and
Yeah.
Jonnu Smith went to New England. So that's basically those two people catches and touchdown production is going to Julio. You know what I'm saying? And I'm fine with that because a lot of our offense was based around trying to get tight ends the ball, Jonnu and Fursker, and versus, you know what I'm saying, AJ getting double teamed. Now you got somebody on the opposite end or vice versa that can catch it and go and break it. Because Corey Davis wasn't reliable enough to for run out of the catch type shit. So
I'm just glad the
I'm good
motherfucker
with it.
gone. That's all.
I mean, I don't. Yeah, from
I'm-
the Saints fans' point of view, I'm pretty sure y'all excited.
Hell yeah.
Because regardless of whether he's healthy or not, just for him being on the field is a threat
Yeah.
enough.
That's it.
Right.
Because you
Like-
can't disrespect him and think, oh, he got an ankle injury, so we ain't got to worry about him that much. Like that nigga, he a fucking problem. Like, what's his real name? It ain't Julio. What's his first name?
Oh shit, you about to
It's
put me
something-
on something? No, all right.
No, it's not Julio. Julio
No, it's
ain't.
not Julio.
It's not. I forgot what his name. Whatever his name is, like you ain't gonna disrespect him
We
and
beat
call
it to the
him by
Googles.
his government.
Hey,
You
it-
ain't
it-
gonna disrespect him, call him by the government. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, his name is Paris.
It's not Paris. It's not Paris Boulevard.
Quintoris
Yeah, it
Lopez
is.
Jones.
There you go.
Yeah.
Quintoris Lopez Jones Jr.
My boy and them that was on for the NFL draft podcast. That's why they refer to him, Quintorius, whatever his name is. So yeah, you ain't gonna disrespect him and call him by that name.
How the hell did he get
While he on the
Julio
field.
from this?
I don't know. I do not know.
What state he live in again?
He was
Where he
born
from?
Alabama.
Alabama.
Okay,
Yeah.
say no more.
Oh,
I know what
Alabama.
happened.
The Alabama theory.
I know what happened. Some dude, somewhere along the line, somebody asked him his name, and he was like, "Oh man, you got a Mexican name, so we just gonna call you Julio."
Oh, you Julio.
from now on," because that's the only name we know, and that's how we relate to Latino people. They all Julio, so you gonna be a Julio.
Damn,
Yeah, probably
crazy.
one. You know what? Because Lloyd, he did have Lopez in there as a last name, right?
Right. That
Middle-
was
it's
his
middle name.
That's his middle name, Lopez.
How the hell is fucking middle name Lopez? See what I'm saying? Some fucking Alabama backwoods ass shit here.
But then his last name is Jones, right?
Yeah.
I'm done. I'm out. I ain't trying to hurt my head dealing with Alabama people. I ain't got no time for that shit today. Not
That's what I
today.
said. Somewhere along the line, somebody was like, "Man, you got a Mexican name. You can be Julio," and he's been Julio ever since. Because you can't
That's
pronounce,
all.
you can't
yeah.
pronounce his first name. So it's like,
Exactly.
all right, we gonna call you Julio.
I mean, I bet you his grandma, one of his grandmas gave him that name.
I was
Oh, yeah.
thinking
Yeah.
probably a coach.
I think
that's
it's
a
I
family
think
thing.
I think that's a family thing. I'm telling
That's a
you,
family
one of
thing.
his grandmas gave him that damn name. I can tell you that. I don't know. It just feels that way to me.
I thought it was one of the more backwood country coaches, the ones that used to wear them little shorts all the way up to the
Like- Like my coach. Like
Yeah.
my coach.
Nixon Dixon line.
And then they tuck the polo into the short. Like if one of them was like, "Oh boy, your name Julio. I can't pronounce that shit. You gonna be Julio?"
Taurus.
No.
Oh man. Yeah, yeah, he's gonna be, like I said, even if he's only on the field part-time, I'm good with it. I'm good for what we gave up. Second and fourth, we don't do too well drafting anyway.
Look, let me tell you. I mean, with Derrick Henry, you're already looking at a soft defense as it is, and I mean a soft defense in the sense of you're going to have to commit to the box one way or another, whether you want to or not. You're going to have to commit to staying in that, keeping somebody in that box, 7-8 man front in the box. So with Julio, it's like, well, who you going to double team, AJ or
Exactly.
Julio?
You
You're
gotta
gonna
pick
have
your
to leave
poison.
one of them, right? You got to leave one of them open, or you're going to have to soften up that front line or soften up that defense and push it back. And then when that happens, Derrick Henry stiff arming 30 yards down the field.
And there's less pressure on Henry too, because now we don't have to rely on him to get 2,000
Right.
yards. You can just scale him back and get him 1,500. You know, just a little 1,500.
Just
You can say a
little.
little 15. Oh, must be nice to have a team like this, nigga.
Oh,
No, you got to run it back like that too in the Raiders too. You're
Wow,
just gonna use him
I
right.
don't got shit. I ain't got a goddamn thing. I'm just a person out here listening to people talk about their teams. I ain't got no goddamn team, so we ain't gonna start that shit today.
I mean, you had a running back like that. He just was too old when you got it.
Hey, Julio got his name from his mother in middle school. So your
Damn.
mama name you, didn't say fuck that. I'm changing it.
See some Alabama shit. There you go. See what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
No, yeah, once he became shit, getting a little rep, rep for himself. Quintoris wasn't gonna work.
Yeah, we need something that they're gonna pronounce on draft day.
Mm-hmm.
You can't have one of them. You can't have one of them Key and Peele draft day.
Oh, so Tony Love, what's the record for the Tennessee Titans?
Yeah, I said 15-2, man.
Man, I can't stand y'all too, bro. Nigga, don't put the pressure on me.
Nigga go put the pressure right back on his ass. All that.
Look, I give y'all the same thing. I said about 15-2, 14. I give y'all that. Like honestly, I can't because you just really can't see anybody. You got a solid enough defense to where you're not going to see.
No. Don't say nothing about our defense being solid.
I said you got a solid enough defense.
That defense is gonna be well rested. Once they get that lead, then you're gonna have Derrick Henry run the clock.
I will say this though.
Come on.
Bud
I just had too
Dupree.
many players got COVID.
No. Bud Dupree needs to get his 15 plus sacks. If Bud Dupree can do that, then yes.
Damn, son, that's a lot.
God damn, that's some high
Bud Dupree, Bud Dupree had that before he was on pace for that before he got hurt though. So that's what I'm saying. Like anytime that our defense has been great, it's been because we had somebody being that disruptive. Javon Curse, Ainsworth, Kevin Carter, I think that's his name, Kevin Carter. They used to play for the Rams.
Yeah,
anytime that we had somebody that was getting that 15 plus, in those teens quarterback sacks, that's when our defense has been great. And that allows our cornerbacks / safeties to get interceptions and force turnovers. So that's the biggest deal to me.
I mean, you got a solid secondary, clearly.
Man, he fell to us. I'm gonna take him. Who are we to say no to a Virginia Tech cornerback? I'm just saying. Y'all could the Saints could have
underrated TBU.
The Saints could have, yeah, exactly. Because I know LSU gets some credit for that. But the Saints could have traded up and went got him.
They were supposed to trade up. They were supposed to trade up to go get him.
But the only problem with that is
he broke his back.
Yeah,
spinal.
because he ends injury. And what you didn't want to do is, you need to back you out of me. So what you don't want to do is draft another first-round draft pick who just can't get on the field because he stay injured.
Yeah.
Because you're already dealing with Davenport right now with that. You ready to get rid of him.
Yep.
I hope they're ready to get rid of his ass.
Yeah.
So you don't want to draft somebody else that never got on the field and you actually traded up to get Davenport and his ass can't stay on the field and be healthy. So you can't have two players like that.
Right.
But still, fuck Tennessee.
Hey man, I mean it's whatever, bro. It's just funny today. I got a whole bunch of texts and tags and tweets.
Congratulations, man.
You know what I'm saying? Of course, being out here in Atlanta, a bunch of them haters. I can't wait to get to work on Monday to talk to my manager. Just, you know what I'm saying? He's probably gonna be disgruntled. It is what it is.
Yeah, what they do.
At the same time, if he plays 10 games, I'm happy. I'm happy with that.
You gonna get a solid 8-9 out of him.
15-2.
A solid 8-9.
15-2, man.
The only problem is you want him to get hurt in the early part of the season, somewhere around early mid-season, so he can come back for the playoffs. That's what you're shooting for.
Yeah, I need him to be healthy in the playoffs. That's a good point.
He'll get his Blade Griffin on. That's what he's going to do.
You want him to get hurt.
Mm-hmm. Get hurt early.
Not that. If he get hurt, I hope it happens early in the season.
Oh, he's going to
like college basketball, college football. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to lose a game, lose it early.
Oh yeah, he's going to get hurt. That's not even a question. He's going to get hurt.
Oh, yeah.
It's just let's hope he gets hurt early. That way you can get 3-4 weeks off.
He may not get hurt now. He's not dealing with Matt Ryan no more.
That's true.
Again, if you're playing for a better team, you will struggle through some injuries that you wouldn't playing for the trash team. So this is a fact.
That's true.
I need to put some Ernie Johnson Post-it notes over under how many red zone touchdowns will Julio Jones get this year.
That's a good point. If he's out here getting 10 plus red zone touchdowns, then we know it's something with fucking Matt Ryan. Because it's not the coaching. It's
Shit,
not,
nigga, not even 10. Nigga, he can get 5. He already exceeded what he needed. What are you talking about? He don't even need to get. No, he got 0 with
I
Matt
will say
Ryan.
this.
I was about
several
to say, if he
seasons.
just
We are
put
great in the
one-
red zone. We are great in the red zone. So basically, I know John Lewis Smith is listed as a tight end, but he's basically was a wide receiver. We can basically put Julio in those positions and get him catches over the middle, get him in those situations where we're doing the zone read with Tannehill. Because Tannehill, sneaky, he'll get his running yards on that shit.
Yeah.
Right.
You worry
Yep.
about
Well,
him.
yeah,
you
former
worry
wide
about-
receiver, so
You know what I'm saying? So he's an athlete. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, what they say, he got that sneaky speed. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
'Cause he like our color.
that's
So
cold
he got
for
that
white.
sneaky.
That white
Yeah.
boy can run.
Yeah, white boy can run. So like it's going to work in our benefit. You know what I'm saying? Because when that play action happens, you got to make a decision. Are you going to drop back in coverage, or are you going to potentially let him, get his 5 to 10 yards on the scramble, and, so forth. So I think we're in a good spot. You know what I'm saying? So all we need to do is find us another replacement tight end. at a
Once
high
again,
level.
whoop-de-doo for you.
Titans,
Hey man, you got that nice stadium, bro. Come on now.
I don't know who you talking to.
They got
Talking to
a,
you.
Yeah, they got a
You retract
retractable
the
roof
grass.
and everything.
You
Yeah.
retract-
I don't-
you
y'all
retract
broke
the
on
grass.
What Jay-Z say, the Maybach coupe is translucent.
I have nothing. I don't know what y'all speak of.
You
can
bring
take
that
the raw off
grass
your stadium.
outside so it can sunburn, get that natural sun, and then you bring it back in for game day. That's
I'm a-
impressive, man.
I'm a fan
That's
of
a
That's some new
players.
age shit.
Well, first of all, Arizona already did that shit. Been there, done that. They've been doing that shit. So cut that shit out.
But y'all got slot machines in the stadium.
And y'all putting DJs now in the game too. Oh man, I mean the fan experience at that game is gonna be, top
Outstanding.
tier, top tier.
and it's black on black.
Yeah.
It might as well be Circus out there, man.
You know what I'm saying?
It's been circus. We was circus when we was in Oakland. Ain't
I
nothing
can see
new.
I can see it now. Halftime, the Jabberwock is gonna be performing. Like
Like Shaq in that bitch.
Yeah, I'm out. I don't know. I don't know who y'all speak of. I just root for players. That's all. I don't know no such team y'all speak of.
Yeah, Mike Mayock gonna be out next year too.
So
yeah,
So are you an empty avatar, or do you put a ski mask on, or how do we black you out now? What do we do now?
Oh, it's gonna be all black for sure. It's gonna just be all black. It's just as simple as that. You ain't gonna see no other color, just all black.
Ski mask, no patch.
You gonna have the little Raider with 2 teardrops.
Anthony, call it Raiders.
Raiders, I say about what 12-5, man.
No,
I see.
no, not with them giving away the offensive line.
This nigga got
big.
fucking.
Now,
I need
those
you need
that's
you
big
need to flip.
expectation.
You gotta please flip that shit over to 5 and you flip that shit over the correct direction.
I give y'all 10 wins, though. I give y'all about 10. Maybe
10 7?
10 wins.
I don't know what
10-7?
division, how, what,
Something
by
like
what,
that.
what they gonna have?
I
What?
will say this. I don't think the Broncos are a threat, and I think the
Yeah.
Chargers are going to be overrated.
You just said on the last podcast, Broncos are a complete team.
No, I did not. Don't
Hey,
start that shit.
quarterback away.
Don't start.
Hey,
No.
quarterback
He said
no.
he said a quarterback away.
A quarterback away. That's exactly because he's trying to contradict what he said. We had a conversation about earlier this week. His motherfucker talking about Teddy Bridgewater is a better decision over Aaron Rodgers.
Ooh, Batman, what a motherfucker! You all heard?
Exactly.
No.
Nigga,
No, what I
see,
said
this is what Floyd do to people, man.
Exactly.
Time out.
Hot take.
I said for the
Exactly.
price. I
Did
said
you
for
hear
the price.
Raheem
This
Goodell
motherfucker
is
said.
real.
Hold up, time out. I said for the price, Teddy
No.
Bridgewater.
You know what I'm saying?
Regardless of, I don't care what you
Right,
say.
this is what
regardless of price,
Raheem
'cause
Goodell
we all know you're frugal, regardless of the price.
The price to
Aaron
get
Rodgers is always the answer over Teddy Bridgewater. Only reason why you saying Teddy Bridgewater because he's a former Saint.
No.
I'm not on
He's
that
a young. No. I'm saying for what they're looking for, Teddy Bridgewater is actually okay for what they're trying to do.
He's serviceable.
Yeah, I'm
if
saying
that's
like
what you mean.
That make them. I mean, they'll be way competitive than what they are right now with old boy.
Lock.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then plus
so
Teddy can still run.
They will
So instead of
win
winning
some
5
games
games,
with
they
Teddy.
win 6.
Right.
Who,
They'll
Denver?
win games with Teddy.
Yeah.
I think
Aaron
Denver will be
Rodgers,
in the
they're winning the
playoffs.
Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers, they're winning the Super Bowl.
Teddy
That's how
Bridgewater.
much I think.
Teddy Bridgewater ain't in the playoffs.
No, I don't think they're making the playoffs.
Oh, what?
They still have a winning record. I still say they have a winning record. I don't
They're not
know
making the
about
playoffs.
making. I don't know if they'll make the playoff, but they'll have a winning record though for sure.
Here's where they don't have the winning record. If it was still 16 games, maybe. I think that one game there is going to flip it to where they don't.
That's a good call.
You're right. Well,
That could be a good call.
I'm
I
betting
can
for
see
Denver
8
anyway.
and 8, but now 8 and 9.
Because you know what though, we don't know how Teddy gonna play in cold weather like this.
He played in
Minnesota.
Minnesota had an
that was-
indoor stadium.
That's
That's an indoor stadium.
He played Green Bay and everybody.
But that's also before him snapping his leg.
Yeah, they played outside before that stadium. He played.
Yes, but
before that stadium.
But his leg wasn't messed up before that,
I'm
though,
about
right?
to tell you, coming from somebody whose brother has a rod in his leg, you don't respond the same in cold weather.
Yeah, so that's
That's a
I'm
fact.
just saying. I don't know about that. Like, that's that thinner air up there in Denver too. You gotta adjust to that air.
Look,
Up
Teddy
there
two
also.
gloves ain't. Teddy two gloves.
Teddy two gloves.
Teddy two gloves ain't breaking all the nuts. That ain't nothing happening.
We'll
That's a
revisit
wrap.
this. We'll revisit this in November. But then again, I don't give a damn because I'm banned from Denver.
Exactly. You're gonna be trying to forget. You're gonna be trying to forget about this conversation just because the Denver word is mentioned.
No, this motherfucker.
To me, I just feel it's disrespectful to Aaron Rodgers that you putting Teddy Bridgewater in the same conversation, talking about a team that's going to be better with Teddy Bridgewater.
No. I said Dana better. I said okay for Aaron Rodgers or whatever is what 2-year experiment, right? With Teddy, if he does well, it's a quarterback for the future. That's what I was referring to.
He's 30 years old. How much of a future you got with Teddy?
Well, now you can get 8 more years. You at least get another good 8.
Yes,
now.
but how?
No.
How many quarterbacks we got that's really flourishing?
Right.
If Cam Newton can still play, then we good.
Aaron Rodgers.
Cam Newton was not a successful situation in New England.
If Derek Carr can still play, Teddy can play.
Who?
Derek Carr. You want to go down the list?
Here we go.
Derek Carr
successful? See, this is where we go with right here with the jokes and shit.
If Derek
Carr, fuck that
Bible.
Teddy's 28. Teddy's 28.
Gotta wing you, dog. Raiders gotta wing him. Gotta wing you, dog. It's just always gonna be.
So now we calling Derek Carr successful. That's what you're saying. That's what we're doing.
Man, don't do that shit. No, don't do that.
We calling Derek Carr successful.
No. I'm about to hang up, man. I'm about to get all this shit. I don't take this abuse today.
How about we make Derek Carr the baseline for at least what you have to have as a quarterback?
The Mendoza line.
Yeah, he batting 200. Let's go.
That's what we start now.
See it exactly.
That's the baseline to Derek Carr. God damn.
That's only because it's the truth.
You talk about a lot of elite quarterbacks.
If Fitzmagic can still play, if Fitzmagic can still play, Teddy can play.
Wait, how many teams like this? How many teams in the NFL again?
We calling Fitzmagic successful?
30, right?
Is that what success look like?
We can easily name 32.
32 altogether, yeah.
So we can name at least 25 better quarterbacks than freaking Carr with ease. Let's cut this shit out.
I don't think so.
With ease.
I think so.
Oh no.
Maybe not specifically 25.
Derek Carr is 30.
But you're gonna get very close, maybe 20 for sure.
25 for sure. 25 for sure.
But 25, that's the wrong way to get kind of iffy on who you consider elite and who you don't. Because I think some people are more fans than actually looking at how a quarterback actually is playing. Because you can be a fan of somebody and be like, oh man, just like everybody fell along with fucking Mac Jones. It's like, wait, what did y'all see out of Mac Jones that made y'all believe that he's gonna be the guy?
Yep.
Like, I don't understand that. Like, to the point where people were talking about that maybe he might get picked number 1. I'm like, man, y'all are tripping. There was not anytime this dude had not only one freshman came and jumping, but another one came and jumped.
Yeah.
Like, clearly you couldn't even get on the field until 2 quarterbacks graduated. And then they gave you a shot because it was like, well, shit, ain't nobody else left that know the playbook. So, yeah, hopefully we got enough athletes to win. God damn, bro, everybody get quiet when I finish talking. It's like, shit.
We'll give you respect, man. Yeah, man, you was telling good facts there, but fuck Carr. Yeah, still 25 off the rip. I could take 25 off the rip.
Hey, this is kind of looking at it. This using Google. They got Derek Carr ranked in the top 15.
Well, I don't know what the fuck is
top
that.
15?
What 15? What Google? See, that's why it's Google, nigga. Fuck Google. Google can't be trusted. What is
you looking on Wikipedia?
Yeah,
right.
I'm saying, but like, I mean,
what? Okay, who posted that?
I'm on NBC Sports.
Sources are everything.
Who? Yeah. Wait, who? Who said that?
Hold on.
NBC Sports.
We can't trust them. They ain't. No, we can't trust them.
Who his brother work for?
ESPN,
NFL Network.
That's who
ESPN got him at 11.
That's what happened.
ESPN got him at 11.
What the fuck is going? Man, I'm in my fucking head right now.
11, come on, man.
Hey, ESPN got Teddy Bridgewater.
I'm starting to not look like the stupid one all of a sudden.
Hold up. ESPN got Teddy Bridgewater at 17 over Kirk Cousins. Phillip Rivers.
That sounds about right.
Put your medal on, Floyd. You putting our medals on.
Yeah.
Dude.
Oh man.
I think Marcus Mariota is a better quarterback than Derek Carr, honestly.
See, you just making my head hurt. But like, I just said 25. You think I'm caring about what these other broke ass? That's clickbait, man. That shit ain't real. That's straight clickbait.
Hey, man. Derek Carr runs that spider 2 wide banana to a T.
With no success.
No success, exactly. To the T of nothing.
So who's the Titans fans in this group?
The one and only, man.
Who's that?
Batman.
I know you happy, huh?
Semi,
huh?
But
I mean,
we done talking about, hey, Jay, we done talking about that shit,
Julio
man.
Jones,
you missed that segment, man.
That's the key word, a healthy.
I get it, right. But I mean, shoot, you've got to admit, you pounding your chest right now.
15-2, that's what we're trying to tell them, man.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
No, y'all need to relax.
Give us Julio. Give us Julio Jones.
You gotta relax. You gotta relax with the 15-2.
Oh, Batman, don't be modest now.
Come on, man.
Look at us.
Come on, man. Come on, bro. We are counting on you to shut the fucking Miami Dolphins up, bro. Like we need you
exactly
to go on the field. Come on, man.
So they can stop popping that goddamn
in the back.
Every fucking
and then you got
year.
Julio Jones.
Like we need you.
Yeah,
we counting on you, man.
You done changed the game in the AFC overnight.
Man,
we are rooting for you.
Brown and Jones
for you.
Gonna be the first 2 1,500 receivers
That's
on the
crazy.
same team, man.
Yeah, you can put your neck on the line.
Hey, I would. Yeah,
hilarious.
Mark it down. I guarantee.
All right, Charles.
And here's the thing: they're gonna double them, so it's gonna open up somebody.
Well, that's what we were saying earlier. Like, you got to choose one who you're doubling. You got to double one or the other.
Exactly.
And you got to commit to the run.
Yeah. So what you gonna do? You gonna give up the run, or you gonna give up somebody being single covered down the field?
Are you gonna do single high or cover 2?
You know what I'm saying? Because Tannehill had the best. I forgot to pull this up, but like he had the best percentage on deep balls past year. So like now is no excuse. Like even though I said this earlier, is like I still think next draft we draft a quarterback so we can have somebody ready by the time Tannehill's contract is up.
Yeah.
But he got to do. This is a small window of 3 years where we got to try to win now. And if we don't do it now, then Henry's going to either be too old, and then or we're going to have too much money we want to pay AJ Brown. So
How long
gotta do it
is
now.
it? How long was the deal with Julio?
I'm pretty sure we're going to restructure it once we get him on the books.
Yeah. Boy, look at you. You're gonna sleep good tonight.
Not so much. Like I said, I'm still worried about him being injured. Because I
He
live here in Atlanta. I know how people from Atlanta feel about Julio. They love to say, oh, we got Julio, but they also love to say that he be missing in action and he don't catch the ball in the red zone. But like we said earlier, part of Matt Ryan's problem.
He gonna climb into his NASCAR bed with his Tennessee Titans sheets.
Hey, but teams in the AFC, they got to be careful now.
Yeah, you can't just like I will say this. When we played the Baltimore Ravens this past year, they just straight up said, we ain't letting Henry manhandle us. You better throw that bitch down the field. Now we finally got two people on both sides to where it's gonna be one or the other, man. You can't cover both sides of the field like that. Or you put them on both on the same side and have one in the slot.
Hey man, based on the success of this podcast or whatever, we're just gonna get you a jersey, a Tennessee jersey that says Mr. Lopez. You know what I'm saying? Just for you, man.
Love it.
Man. Oh man, I can't stand saying all people. But yeah, man, we'll be all right. Like I said, if he plays 10 games, I'm happy. Well, as long as they're in the playoffs.
Hey,
as far as
you can already chalk yourself in a damn near having home field advantage. So cut this out. We ain't trying to hear this shit no more.
You know what? It's kind of like you feel like you talk about the Knicks all over again. You know what I mean?
Is this the same way with both,
man?
Oh no, this ain't the same. This is not the same as the Knicks do. You gotta have a whole different mentality about this. This is way different. You ain't lying to yourself on this one. You actually have a legitimate football team over here.
Like Tennessee was actually in the playoffs last year.
Absolutely.
Like they and legitimately could have won. Like
right. I mean, AFC Championship game, Titans and whoever.
I'm gonna ask y'all this. I'm gonna throw out some information. I don't know how many games y'all watch with the Tennessee Titans front to back. Y'all really got confidence in Tannehill?
No.
Yeah, it's not.
If Trent Dilfer can win a title, I feel confident enough.
Thank you. Wait a minute. Stop there.
With the backfield.
You said Trent Dilfer. What Trent Dilfer defense looked like?
Oh, it was
all time
great. But
what my defense looked like?
Well, I'm confident in Tannehill. I'm just not confident in
Tannehill doing his job though to help y'all get there. Is what we're saying here.
What he did against Baltimore.
And that's what I'm saying.
What he did against Baltimore in the playoffs.
So look.
Whoa. Now that's you just said you got a new weapon here. This is gonna help this out here. This new weapon will balance that out.
Look, coach said if you can hold them to 3 touchdowns, you should win. And that's how I'm looking at Tennessee. They can hold them to 3 touchdowns.
Y'all good money.
Win.
Another wild card. Guess who else gets hurt a lot outside of Julio Jones? AJ Brown.
I thought he was out.
AJ Brown gets hurt a lot. He gets hurt like he comes back in the game.
Yeah.
He'll get the snaps, but he's also not his self during
he
the
is
game.
Traumatized by the Knicks of he expects the worst in all teams he roots
for. But the chances of
both
of them being hurt at the same time.
I'm stating facts though. Y'all not watching these games
being
like
hurt
I do.
at the same
time.
Oh
yeah, man.
Well, technically, Julio should.
Corey Davis and AJ Brown was hurt at the same time. What are you talking about?
Sean, so is it technically a tough love or is it intervention you're trying to give now?
It's combination of both. Yeah, pretty much. Y'all tell them, you can't bring this damn Knicks energy to the Titans here. Cut this out,
Titans,
man.
Dog, I'm a Titans fan. I once was in college getting criticized because I wore a Titans jersey and it was like, don't y'all go 8-8 every year? Yes, I'm still a fan. What the fuck?
Not next year.
Next year. Let me tell you.
10-2.
Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Let me tell you. A Saints fan in the 90s, you can't tell me shit about how you gotta stay out as a fan, because look, They didn't even make a Saints starter jacket for us back in the day. We had to wear Cowboys or 49ers. We couldn't even get the pullover starter jackets. They don't even exist. So yeah, nah.
Yeah, I checked out from the Saints in the late 90s and went to hopped on the Yankees bandwagon.
Look, ask him. I got a leather jacket. That's a Tennessee Titans leather jacket.
Mm-hmm.
Don't ask me why I got it. Somebody ordered it off the Home Shopping Network for me. You know how they do like on Monday night? And they got the somebody ordered me a jacket from one of them. It was a Tennessee Titans jacket. And I think they had it was light blue in it. So they was like, oh, you like North Carolina? Here, put this on. I'm like, this has nothing to do with nothing.
All right, Tony Love, your time to shine. What have we learned this episode?
So, number one, what we learned. The next coach for the Celtics will have red hair. Two, Blake Griffin has the best sleight of hand in all of sports. Who knew he could still play? Who knew? Three, small markets will be more successful if there were no salary cap. Number four, apparently, Zion, the walking bucket, is not that dominant. Five, how do you stop Trae Young? 76ers need to figure that shit out quick. Six, unless you was paying attention to hanging with Mr. Cooper, you were not paying attention to Golden State before the championships. Hang with Mr. Cooper reference. There we go. Seven, don't research Julio Jones' real name. Don't do it. And eight, this motherfucker. I didn't know Batman had that in.
You know that boy pushed my buttons. You know how you have that Well, we already know the situation between F-Ty King and the person that hasn't been on the podcast yet. You know what I'm saying? When you got somebody that's been with you for a certain period of time, they bring that out you. And the fact that he said that Teddy Bridgewater and Aaron Rodgers in the same conversation, that just Stephen A. Smith blasphemy. Just disrespectful, man.
I said they're in a better situation with Teddy Bridgewater.
Who is?
I don't care if they was missing in action
Denver?
like fucking Chuck Norris. The answer is Aaron Rodgers, regardless of what's going on.
Well, let me ask Jason. How good do you think Teddy Bridgewater would have been had he not gotten hurt in Minnesota?
I mean, I think he would have been decent.
Is he a Vikings fan? So it's a legit question to ask.
Well, no, but here's the thing though. But you
don't think he would have been that top tier?
I mean, no, I don't think so because the line sucks.
And that's
so
what got him hurt.
I think he would have got injured again. So,
well, let me bring you back into
Is he better than Kirk Cousins?
With his legs, yes.
Yes.
With his legs, yes.
But twin, peep this. Just understand the conversation. So we was talking about a couple of episodes ago saying that is it work for the Broncos to trade for Aaron Rodgers? And Floyd was saying that Teddy Bridgewater, for whatever he's making, is a better situation to not give up for Aaron Rodgers.
I would say the Denver Broncos would be in a better position if they had Aaron Rodgers. Yes.
Okay. So bringing on Aaron Rodgers means what? More money. You're going to have to lose some of your players.
What did they don't have no players.
Hold on. Are we talking money? Or are we talking about who gives them the best opportunity?
I'm counting money and all, even with the money problem. They don't have nobody else to pay to worry about paying Aaron Rodgers. There's nobody else. Who else on their roster demands money outside of Von Miller?
No one.
Don't worry, I'll wait.
No one. If the Broncos had Aaron Rodgers, that dude is a nightmare. Compared to Bridgewater, he's a nightmare.
I mean, you get no argument from the rest of us.
Yeah.
I'm about to say crickets. It's crickets.
We all got.
Yeah. So
all I'm saying,
Bridgewater,
he's worth the money. Aaron Rodgers is worth the money.
Outside of Bridgewater being a former Saint, what other argument you got?
I'm saying for what they're trying to do. All right, you know what? Forget it. I ain't even. We talking about a team. I don't even give a damn about it anyway. So here's the problem.
Teddy Bridgewater got an up and up sticker on it.
Look,
No. I said from a logical standpoint, it can win. I said they can literally be in the playoffs and be in a better situation.
They not making the playoffs.
Could be in the Super Bowl.
if you had Aaron Rodgers, I'd be more confident to say, yeah, the Broncos can make the playoffs. But with Bridgewater back there, I'm not so confident.
No, because all you need is a game, like how they won the last time, a game manager, right?
You said Peyton Manning was
Rodgers
game manager at that time, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just saying, like, it's they try to replicate the same thing they did the last time.
So,
But I think Peyton Manning had a
no,
better receiver.
Look,
no.
Plus,
if I'm the
he definitely had a better tight end.
if I'm the Broncos GM and I got a choice between paying more for Aaron Rodgers or taking Bridgewater, I'm gonna ante up the dough. I'm gonna ante up the dough.
Thank you.
All right,
Job security.
You know what?
Job
Fuck this.
security.
Fuck Denver. Fuck talking about these Titans.
We ain't
Fuck
talking about your
damn
personal
you know,
Somebody into
goddamn-
their feelings over there.
Nah, I'm just fucking around.
He just, like I said, the real problem is that Teddy Bridgewater is a former Saint. He'd rather have Teddy Bridgewater over Tatum. Taysom Hill.
No, first of all, I didn't say I didn't rather. To be honest with you, I'd rather have any of them. To be honest with you, I mean, as far as a starting quarterback, I mean, it is what it is.
Hey, let me tell you, the white boys around here, they losing their mind about Taysom Hill because they swear to God Taysom Hill is the next best thing since oatmeal cookies, bro. Like they are so on Taysom Hill being that guy, and I don't know where they get that from.
Look.
You know why? Because Jake Delhomme done had them in the promised land for 1 year. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Flats in Lafayette. But they thinking that if Jake Delhomme could do it, Taysom could do it too.
I don't know what
Taysom Hill is not as accurate as these past quarterbacks like Drew Brees.
Exactly.
So,
but again, they have these unrealistic expectations because of their fandom.
No, you confusing us with Cowboy fans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm being criticized for being realistic about my Titans.
Bro,
No, you just being Nick. You just being
bro.
Knicks. You being Knicks shot.
You're bringing the Knicks attitude to your Titans.
You get two different entities, man. Separate that, man. Separate that energy.
Hey, you got a great backfield, and now you got a great wide receiver core. So, Batman, I think you're sitting good right now.
So outside of Julio and AJ, who's your second and third receiver?
Baston and basically two 5'7", 4 foot 4'3" running 40 guys. So yeah, we don't have no tight ends, no wide receivers after them.
With Derrick Henry and Julio Jones, you are moving chains, buddy. That's all that matters.
Healthy.
Numbers.
Healthy. That's what matters.
But you're looking at least 3 yards to play, right? 3 yards every down, right?
3 yards.
Damn near shit. Down
at
shit
least.
more 4.5 shit.
But that's what I'm saying.
He falls 5 yards.
That's what I'm saying. So if you're working with that already, and now you just add Quartavius to this,
whatever his name is.
Quintorris, sir.
Hey, look,
Lopez.
Tannehill's gonna look good on the bootleg. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
I said that earlier. That's the key thing. Is like he's gonna get those situations where the linebacker gotta make a decision. Are you gonna step up and cover Tannehill, or are you gonna drop back in coverage?
But that's why I don't have any faith in Tannehill. It's not that I don't think he's good. He's good for what y'all need him to do, which is why, if he go anywhere else, he'd be trash. But in that system, with that offense, with those receivers and that running back,
it works.
But I tell you this, though,
I agree with you, brother.
We all play sports in this group, right? And it all comes down to your coach putting you in the right situation. Like, unless you were just a freak of nature, you got to be put in the right situation. So yes, it does make sense based on the players that we have. But at the same time, if somebody gets injured in that package, that changes everything.
You can't think.
How I can't think like that when AJ Brown and Julio Jones missed games last year.
You can't think.
Hey, there go them Knicks
Hey,
vibes again.
can't bring that
Positive.
same energy to the next. Yeah, can't bring that
Positive.
same energy to the new season.
Knicks vibes right there.
You got to keep. Yeah, you got to change it. Look, you expect shit from your Knicks this year. And look what the hell they did. They went to the playoffs. And look
So
at
you
that.
telling
be
me?
honest.
So no. You telling me this? Then we ain't gotta expect Drew Brees to have a fucking shot ass arm.
Yes.
Going to the next season.
Yes.
We've been there for 5 years.
We knew it, right? We
Yeah,
did
every
do
season
that.
they do it. Yeah, every year they went into it knowing that the arm was dead.
We
It was
knew.
gone. They
Why
knew
do
it.
you think?
Even
Actually,
Michael Thomas knew it. He even tweeted.
we were happy that he got hurt in the season because we figured, hey, if he ain't got to play these games, maybe we could rest that arm so we could actually make a playoff run this year.
Because it won't be dead by the playoff run. Exactly.
We
Why
knew that.
Why you think I saw saying suspect way more often in the last 5 years?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was like, it's suspect because we know at some point it's still gonna tank.
Exactly.
But we just knew he was good at what they needed him to do, which was a slant to Michael Thomas, find Kamara out the backfield, and every now and then scare a defense with a 30-yard throw or some shit. But we knew what was gonna happen. We knew the deal.
So
damn, everybody get quiet. We're up in the talking shit.
nah, different energy.
Look,
Different
all I'm
energy,
saying
man.
is, if we got Julio Jones on the Vikings, I'll be talking mad shit right now.
We had
I
Julio
bet.
Jones on the Saints. I'll be talking
Mad
shit right
shit.
now. I don't even count who.
So let me
it
ask you
was.
that, Twin. So Swin, why did
It'll
it
never
was
happen,
only for
yeah.
a second and a fourth? Why you don't think other teams made that offer or tried to make that offer?
I mean,
Trust me, I think there
but
were
Batman,
other-
here's the thing.
I think there were offers.
You got a healthy Derrick Henry. Healthy. Right? So Julio Jones might not even get that many touches.
I know that, but that's, not
right?
what I'm asking. Like, I'm asking why other teams in the league, like the Vikings, like the Saints, like the
Seahawks.
Raiders, like the Seahawks, didn't try to meet or beat that deal. Like,
Because
to
I don't
me,
think
it's a low price.
I don't think
have the
Atlanta
money.
wanted to. I don't think Atlanta. Well, that's one, but I don't think,
think money's a
Atlanta
factor.
wanted to trade.
Big factor.
So, like I said, the NFC, you can
NFC
clear
was
that
not
out
an option.
already.
Yeah,
Like
NFC was
nobody
not
in
an
NFC,
option.
they was not
Yeah,
trading anybody
if I'm Atlanta, I ain't going to trade you to no NFC team.
at
hell
all.
no.
Damn sure they're about to do. Damn sure they're about to trade into the Saints.
Yeah, Seattle.
Damn sure
Hell
they're about to
no.
trade into the
Seattle,
Saints.
like
No.
Seattle can kick rocks. Green Bay can kick rocks. They wasn't sending
Right.
to nobody in the
No.
NFC.
So
Hell no.
you cut out 16 teams from the jump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then in the
Okay.
AFC side, you know, a lot of teams are kind of tight with the money on the AFC
This is
side.
true.
But
The
when I
Patriots
heard-
spent a lot of money this summer.
But again,
When I
you
heard
want to go to a
Aaron
contender.
Rodgers was going to Denver, I was happy.
Oh,
Happy.
hell,
fuck outta here.
hell yeah.
Hell yes, happy. I ain't
Aaron
worried about
Rodgers-
Justin Fields. He's new. What? I'm worried about
Yeah,
Aaron Rodgers right now.
That's it.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers
So
and Tom Brady. That's it. Nobody else scares me like that. Nobody else. Nah. That's it.
Mm-mm.
And Green Bay don't even have like a dominant team like that, right? Like
No.
outside of Aaron Rodgers, Green Bay is pretty much just Green Bay is Denver.
that's why he's
Green Bay is
pissed.
Denver.
That's why
he
he's
won
pissed
out.
down there. Yeah, that's why he pissed right now
Thank
because
you.
they ain't giving him nothing.
Hell
Denver.
yeah, that's why he won out.
Right.
Yeah.
And
Someone
you're not
else
about to pay me?
Have not drafted a wide receiver in the first round since 2002.
Yeah,
That's foul.
that was a mistake
It's-
on their part.
No,
Works
but at the
out.
same time, the other part about that is they've also had dominant wide receivers since then. So
But they were all aging though too at the same time though. He
No.
made them, but he kind of made them who they are
Wait.
too.
Exactly. You put somebody else be on the center in the Packers. The wide receivers ain't gonna be doing what they were doing.
But
last
that's
year.
not their problem. That's not their problem to figure out. Their problem is that they got who they
but
have,
Teddy,
and Jordy Nelson was getting fucking almost 20 touchdowns.
And yeah, but then he was mad. They remember they let him go, and Aaron Rodgers was pissed off about that. They're like, "Why you let my man's go?" And then shit, he did. He went to the land of purgatory, and then he forgot to retire. So,
It was something like 2 or 3 weeks after Aaron Rodgers came out and started talking about how cold and how he thought that this was going to be the best tandem that he was going to have. and like 3 weeks later you trade
You
him.
let
Like,
him go.
I'm
Yeah.
not supposed to take that. Like, all right, or what? How Michael Jordan said it, and I took offense to
Take
that.
it personally.
Like, yeah, I took that
Yeah,
personally.
Jordan stays in Green Bay. You talking about Hall of Fame right now.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Agree with that.
I give him, especially if you're looking at now. I will say this: if Eddie Lacy's fat ass could have stayed out of Dunkin' Donuts, Green Bay probably might actually be like,
Yeah,
might
we had a
actually
couple
have
more.
about-
Irrelevant.
They had a couple more rings. Got a point there.
He
Oh Lord,
he was money lost pretty much.
Hey,
Yeah,
guys in Louisiana.
he got
Oh,
that
yeah,
money,
yeah.
boy.
I
He just got.
forgot he got that booster treatment too. I can't talk about him. I'm in Louisiana.
Mm-hmm. Get your hands put on. But so yeah, I don't know, man. It's like I said, let me be cautious.
I mean, it's okay to be cautious, but
Bad energy to have, though, man.
Yeah.
hell
How's
yeah.
that bad energy? Meanwhile, you out here cussing out the Raiders at every fucking turn.
Hold up. Whoa. You can't compare, man. Can't compare.
How we can't compare?
No, don't do that, man. Hold up.
Dude, you just got an all-pro wide receiver added to your roster. You cannot compare that to the Raiders.
Yeah, see, I had to take a drink before I go on my rant.
I'm about to say, how many
Don't do
Super
that.
Bowls have the Raiders been in the past 20 years?
Fucking one, nigga.
One.
How many have I been in the past 20 years? Fucking one.
Nigga, we lost our own fucking coach that cheated and fucking beat us, nigga. And we got screwed out of the Tuck rule that started a whole nother dynasty. I ain't trying to
Exactly.
hear your
Another
shit,
example of why y'all been more successful than my team. So
We
therefore,
ain't successful. What the fuck is you talking about? We ain't talking about right now, goddammit. Fuck the past. Fuck the past. The
Present.
past is the past.
All right,
We ain't
Tony
trying to hear
Love.
that.
Last
Tony
season
Love, do
is
this.
done and over.
Tony Love, do this. Past 10 years, do the past 10 or 15 years, look up the Titans records versus my record, versus the Raiders record.
Don't do this, man. Because
But we can't do-
I
but we
don't
can't-
need this. I don't need this energy, man.
We don't need
we don't need
these
these
facts.
No,
we don't need these
it ain't
facts.
fact. No, it ain't
Nah,
facts, man. No,
I think it's now.
Your
That's a lot
special
of bad
guest.
juju.
Yeah, your special guest already fucked up my vibe with the damn Richard Seymour bullshit. I don't need this in my life, man. What are you doing? Like, I'm about to
Son,
go off about
We
that
should have
again.
been recording. We should have been
No,
recording.
I ain't done with
shit,
that, dude. Like, no, like,
bro.
I know. I'm gonna finish that right now. I'm gonna go.
That's when you
No.
hit the record button and just let it go. Like,
Nah, I'm
fuck
about
it,
to
you
bring
ain't
that
gotta
back.
tell nobody you started. Just hit record.
Nah, I'm bringing that energy right back though. Now, because I'm still ain't over that, man. Like, you was wrong for even bringing that energy out there, dude. We get that, dude. I promise you, I'm going to burn my goddamn everything I got. Raiders is going on fire, and I'm
For the
officially
people
done with
that
the
don't
NFL.
know who he's talking about, we're talking about Richard Sherman.
Sherman,
potentially
oh that's
signing
right,
with the
Sherman.
Raiders.
See, I don't even want to say his name right. Fuck him, because he fucking sucks, man. I don't even respect his full name. If we get him on my goddamn team, I'm out. There's no reason that I've been slapped enough being a Raider fan for the last 20 goddamn years. And then for you to bring
I say Titans have more winning seasons than the Raiders the last 10 years.
I'm actually with their records. What's their records? Overall records.
Yeah, overall, like Titans had about 4 9-7 seasons in a row. What was the other one? Early in the decade, y'all, sorry. But the Raiders just started. They had 2016 was their last winning season during the whole decade.
Y'all still had that Houston stink on you. That's all that was. You just
you
had to
transition
shake that
over.
off. Yeah.
2016 was the only winning season for the Raiders during that
Only.
decade.
You heard that
God
keyword you
damn.
just said? Only.
Only 2016.
Only. And dude, my disgust is real. That's why I said, man, cut your modest Knicks vibe. Put that shit to the side, man. I'm going through hell here. And I've had enough of this hell. It's time for me to leave this.
You got that
Dude,
PTSD like that dude Biggie Rob.
Yes. I'm like, dude, like we get Richard Sherman, dude. I swear
Yeah.
for God, dude. I'm
Richard
out.
Sherman ain't going to do nothing for the Raiders.
2010, 8-8, 2011, 8-8, 2012, 4-12, 13, 4-12, 14, 3-13, 15, 7-9, 16, 12-4, 2017, 6-10, 18, 4-12, 1979, and we don't give it a 2020, but we know it didn't end well. But, yeah.
I think it was 7 and 9 or something. I think it was 7 and 9 or something like
Yeah.
Man, I'm telling you, Richard Sherman is gonna be the game changer for the Raiders.
Man,
No, he
game.
ain't.
Yeah,
No, he
I'm
not.
changing.
No, he not.
I'm changing the
Don't say that.
whole channel. I'm like I said, all Raider shit gotta go. Though he's like in my top 5 of bitch assness crew of all time, dude. Like he's a front runner.
That's why I had to
ain't
say
shit.
something, dog. Because I was like, when they were talking about Richard Sherman going to the Raiders, I was like, the only person I thought about was Tony. Kev Tyke. I was like, dog, if fucking Richard Sherman signed with the Raiders, dude, I gotta hear how you feel about this.
Oh my God.
I gotta hear about
You
this.
better get on this episode. I'm gonna ask that day. I'm gonna tell y'all how I feel. I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna curse out everybody on. I'm gonna officially hate my man's. What's my GM right now, Tony Love? Man,
Mike Mayock.
Mike Mayock. I will not have no more respect for Mike Mayock
That's
ever in
not
life.
him, man. He's not making that call.
He better say it in the press conference. I ain't make this call for me to around here respect him. Cause he gonna be guilty by association.
Hell, I'll take it. That's fine. I'll take it.
Cause I ain't no way in hell, dude. I'm gonna put up with no Richard Sherman as a Raider uniform, man. We cannot disrespect those. We already disrespecting these colors as is with the Bible thumper. We can't take this any further. Dude, Carr is not a Raider. He's nothing about him say a Raider.
Yeah. Okay. How about this, man? We just know you got off the books. It's a great day. God is blessing. Father's Day weekend. Let's go, baby. Let's get past this.
I can't get past this until it's over. I need to see what the final roster is for somebody decided to put bad energy on me today by bringing up this cat's name. I can't. I'm highly disgusted here. I don't even know how to handle this. This is, oh God, I'm struggling here. And Batman, this is my rant for the day. I don't gotta say shit else after this because I am fucking still disgusted by this. I feel like I've been slapped 6 times just now by hearing this man's name. Because y'all know how I feel about Richard Sherman.
We slapped that battery in your back. That's funny. That's about it. Because I was waiting on that one, bro. That's why I was using for the draft. I was using it last time I was here because I wanted to hear this. I couldn't. No, that's why that was divine intervention to keep me from off the podcast that day. Because ain't no way I could have did it, man. I couldn't. I'd have probably had aneurysm or some shit. Seeing that picking up fucking 3rd round ass fucking linemen, and we just fucking release all the fucking good ass linemen that we had. The fuck is we doing? We only the reason the linemen was bad because Bible Thumper was telling them not to respect Kaepernick. That's the only reason why they stepped back, because he was talking shit and they didn't want to pay him. And that is correct too. They didn't want to pay the money neither. So I wasn't trying to hear all this with them. This Gruden bullshit, he's doing exactly what I thought. I thought my team was going to be better when Al went to the upper room. I thought Hope was going to be there. But then I did not know Mark Davis had this damn man crush on Gruden like this. I didn't know it was this bad to get this dude 10 years. That's the Raiders.
And now, as I'm speaking more on this and everything, I got to throw this shit away, man. I got to throw all of this shit away and just bow out. I got to gracefully bow out today. So I'm going to make this announcement today on this fucking podcast. I am officially done as a Raider. I can't no more.
It could either be Richard Sherman or Josh Norman.
I take Josh Norman. I'll take Josh Norman getting thrown to the ground like before I deal with some fucking punch in the face. I'd rather take that shit than this Richard Sherman bullshit. I can't take.
But then again, hold on. I forgot Richard Sherman got punched in the face too. I forgot that he got punched like flush. That offensive lineman punched him in the face.
Trent Williams.
After the game.
This is only the 23rd time that Sean then swore off the Raiders in our lifetime.
Right.
No, but this is no. This the final one. I'm making this for real though. I can't anymore. I can't take this no more, man. This is
This is too rash a decision. Why don't you just take a step back?
Nah,
Take
they
a
no
step
stepping
back.
back. Man,
The final insult.
the final insult was just bringing up Richard Sherman coming to the team. Is like that was the straw that broke the
Take a
camel's
step
back.
back, man. Go to
No,
the
that
sword,
was
man.
But here's the thing, though. Here's the thing.
Just the thought
Raiders,
of him going there is
that's what
bad.
I'm saying. Because the Raiders ain't saying that they signed it, and Richard Sherman ain't saying that he signed it with the Raiders.
It's just the thought of it.
The thought of it.
The thought
of this. This is how much I've been through hell. You just see the list of all the losing seasons I've been through. Now, I'm traumatized. I can't take no more. I can't.
Bruh.
This shit, I can't no more. This is the only sport like this. All I have, I'm still hanging on for dear life with my Hurricanes.
Oh, you just let that one go.
That's what I'm saying. I gotta let that go.
That's a whole different story.
That's what I'm saying. I got another team I gotta get ready to let go. Like this is I'm about to have no teams in
those
sports.
days are long gone, man.
Yeah,
I know
that's an
they're long
administration
gone.
thing now.
I know. I
personally blame you for De'Aaron King's ACL win.
Damn.
Damn. Hey, I had nothing to do with that. I just try to root for my team, man. I just try to root for my teams. But at least I had more glory with the Hurricanes than I had with the fucking this Raiders has been consistent heartbreak after heartbreak.
But I will say this though, you want to talk about teams that will never be more popular than other teams in the same city? The Miami Dolphins will never be more popular than the Miami Hurricanes. Like I don't even know how that is like that, how that's even possible that you got a college team that's better than the pro team who actually is the only team as of now that still has an undefeated record in the NFL. And somehow the college team is more popular than it's better for you to be in Miami and be a Hurricane than it is to be a Dolphin. And that's sad.
But you kind of say that the same thing with the Saints.
No.
LSU?
No, LSU was garbage at the same time as when the Saints was garbage. So it was like
I think with LSU when they're on the high end, maybe, but like on average, no.
But LSU will always sell out more than back in the day.
Yeah.
More than the Saints game.
But they still suck.
Losing game or not, LSU will still sell out.
And I never understood that, but hey, it is what it is. So
you can say Georgia Bulldogs versus Atlanta Falcons.
No.
You sure?
No. From being out here, no.
Nah, yeah, they respect the Georgia Bulldogs, but it ain't that not that doggone close.
Now you can say USC versus any team Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Definitely that. And
you can see it, yeah.
But
when the Raiders was there, it was that.
You don't get that privilege.
LA Raiders. We ain't talking about this shit here. LA, when the lady Al Davis was there, that's what we speaking on. We ain't speaking of this shit today. Cut that out.
You talking about the just win baby era?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe.
A little bit over USC, but not like you said a lot. But it was like at least it wasn't a full one-sided thing. So but it is.
Yeah. When you had Lionel Washington at the cornerback.
Yeah, those good old days.
That's a name.
Exactly. He went there. I
gotta slip the lunch alumni in there. I got some guy there.
Right.
Some guy where I gotta find a lunch alumni in there. This man got a whole street named after him in Lutcher.
Oh,
which is they should.
Side note, did y'all know that Essence Fest is going on right now?
Right now?
Yeah, like it's people posting videos about some live stream shit from Essence Fest.
Nah, that just must be pre-Essence shit they getting ready for.
That's what I was thinking about. Like I know they do that.
Yeah, they do some pre-stuff beforehand. They be having people going down there getting prepared and doing their little
the expos and stuff.
Yeah,
like that.
Exactly.
It's still on pace. Yes, it's saying July 1st to 4th.
Yeah, July 1st to the 5th. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's just pre-stuff that they getting prepared to people bringing trying to get their little boots in and stuff like that for the expo and all of that though. So you got that kind of energy.
Shit. That extra stuff ain't no joke. Traffic today.
Yeah, exactly.
The Superdome traffic on a Tuesday, bad.
Yeah, so all right, I'm done. My hair hurt. I can't take no more. But I'm out.
Hey,
y'all say
look
that
at it
name.
like
I don't
this.
know what the hell y'all saying.
Look at it like this. You got an elite quarterback, apparently.
Right. Top 11. Top 11.
Apparently, you got a top 10 quarterback. So
Told y'all
if-
that top
if-
25.
If it's on the internet, it's true.
If it's on the internet, it's fucking true, bro. Like, man.
11.
Like I said,
How the-
yeah, the
And
faith
we
in
went
Tannehill
7 and 9.
is way
7
too
and
high.
9 and 11. Okay.
Oh, man.
but you got that extra game this year, man. You know,
Get you over the hump, huh?
8 and 9.
Man, our best athlete we have is a former drug addict. I ain't got no goddamn fucking faith in this team.
Oh,
Cut
that's
this
fucked
shit
up,
out.
Wow, come on, man. He overcame so much.
Hey, it ain't over yet neither. You know, this is Vegas he in, nigga. Cause cut this shit out. So temptation is real.
Well, shit, he
So-
could have got drugs in Oakland too, so I ain't saying much.
Mm.
He probably could have got better drugs in Oakland.
Like that's what I'm saying. The temptation is even more though. So-called whatever happens in Vegas, stay in Vegas. We don't know what energy going on. So I can't have no fate right now. So I'm out. Y'all all enjoy y'all little happy ass teams and shit. But I've had enough of this shit.
Shit, I don't even know who my quarterback is. I ain't look.
Oh, y'all got y'all got
Davis.
Mr. Mr. Crab Leg Stiller. That's what y'all finna gonna be.
That's
You
what
know,
I said.
crab legs you want now.
That's what I said. He could have. They could have went signed Calvin Benjamin since everybody else getting their receiver from college. Go ahead and sign Calvin Benjamin, put him at tight end or something. We would have been straight then.
Fullback. Fucking right guard.
A left tackle more like it, the way he going.
Man.
Because he looked like one of them blindside kids.
Fucking I don't know, man. It's your Raiders going. As soon as you step back away from your Raiders, watch y'all gonna all of us up be successful.
We ain't gonna be shit long as John Gruden is there, man. So cut this shit out, man. Don't do
I will.
that. Don't pass-
I will tell you
don't
this:
pass-
Gruden is not going to live out this contract. He's not going to finish this contract.
What
Guarantee
year
that.
we in? We going what year? What number? What? This is
Should be
year
at
what?
4,
3?
huh?
4?
3 or 4?
Four.
I think this
Yeah.
this
4.
year 4. Yeah, this
Yeah.
year 4.
Y'all ain't making it past 8.
Nigga, I ain't trying to make it past. I ain't trying to listen to AC this shit for another 4 more years. The hell with you?
I think this might be the last one.
I hope this is the last one. Well, they ain't trying. Shit,
Especially
what?
because you got to think about it. Because I'm pretty sure they're making crazy money in Vegas. They're gonna be willing to buy him out.
Well, okay then. How about I do this then to make it? I pacify all of y'all. I will put myself in time out until that bastard is fucking gone.
That's fair.
Last
I'm
rider
just-
with Wyatt Earp.
I'm just in time out.
And tell him hell is coming with me.
Shit, hell's already been here. What the fuck is you talking about? Hell, I've been in hell. Since you want to try to compare records and everything.
Yeah, Calvin Benjamin still signed.
Yeah, he just got signed. Somebody he signed as a tight end. Somewhere.
Yeah, as a tight end. Wow. Okay.
That's what I said. We should have got him as a tight end. Everybody else getting their old receiver from college. Shit, we should have got one too.
Bro,
So yeah.
y'all really acting like my Titans have been out here dominating and shit.
You're no
Like,
Daisy. You're no Daisy at all.
That's my point with comparing the teams. We ain't really been doing nothing.
Look, man.
Hey.
Nobody
what I
nobody
gotta do
here
really ain't
is
been
gonna
doing
have
nothing.
sympathy for you. Like, it's not gonna happen. Nobody's gonna give a shit about you right now, dude. Like, honestly, none of us here has any. We lucky to have one good wide receiver on our team. You got 2. Nobody feels sorry for you right now, guy. I'm being honest with you. Right? Then you got Derrick Henry too. Like, nobody feels sorry for you. It's not.
I'm not asking y'all to. I'm trying to stay in my own lane.
No, but we try to tell you not to be.
But we try to give you the
fake-ass
positive
modest.
vibes right here. You still stuck on this-
We showing you
Come on,
love
man.
for your team, and you riding with this Knicks energy. We ain't, and your Knicks went to the playoffs. And you still got this negative ass energy. Cut this out, man. You gotta switch
They're
this up now.
building for the future. They're
man.
getting there.
I don't need no support from y'all. I'm still be a fan. That's my point.
Oh, you can be a fan. We just think you got PTSD. That's all. Like,
Hey,
Exactly.
I still claim New Orleans, and I got PTSD from that. So what's the difference?
Nah,
everybody in
but
New Orleans got PTSD.
exactly. Exactly. So that's different though. But this here, man, your teams are looking good. You got two teams
Yay.
around here doing things.
Hooray! Go Titans! All right.
I ain't got shit,
All right.
but more L's to come.
Shit.
All right.
Yeah. Since you got this negative vibe, I've been not see one Titan post first sentence in none of our podcasts.
Yeah, we're gonna fucking delete. We're gonna fucking put X's on
Whatever.
every shit you put out
I'm
there.
gonna mute him right quick. I'm gonna mute you too. We run out of time, so we'll be out next week. I'll
This
be
ain't
in
what we're
Dallas.
doing with you people.
Hey,
for
didn't I
once.
just
Fuck
mute
that.
him? Wait a minute. Let me press this button again.
This nigga think he all around the horn.
Shut his ass up right quick. We run out of time. We'll be back next 2 weeks. I'll be in Dallas with y'all assholes. Thursday. Yeah. I'll be there
Cool.
Thursday night. So
All right,
y'all be easy, man. Go Titans, go Knicks. Fuck them Saints. Fuck the Hawks.
fuck the Raiders.
All I'm saying is that first sentence better not be about no goddamn Titans.
Can't wait. Later, y'all.
Later.